Welcome to the UglyMugsPodcast. I'm your host, Quincey.
And your other host, Justin.
So, you went back to tea tonight.
I went back to tea.
It's an old one, but still.
Yeah.
He's back in the mugs.
I'm back in the mugs. It is the same one I had the very last time, which was the purple acai blueberry green tea. I love it.
You can't seem to stay healthy, and you needed something for your throat.
Yeah. If you hear me coughing in the background, I'm sorry. It's the efforts of working retail.
Stop licking public bus benches.
They're delicious.
That's why you're sick.
But on a more serious note, no, I don't like no goddamn benches. It's just some the first one, a kid fucking coughed on my arm and I just couldn't shake that one off. I wanted to backhand that kid so bad.
I used to think of the movie we watched. I had chili cheese fries, lots of them, and a chocolate shake. Yeah, I love that scene where the kid ends up just fucking before we get into the movies, though, today I did San Francisco Bay breakfast blend. No, bakery blend, not breakfast blend. Bakery blend. It's another K-cup. It's really good. It's not super strong, though, so I did the biggest size and barely put any creamer in, and now it's almost as white as me. And that's pretty white.
It's a bit caramel colored.
Not even. I mean, look at that. It looks like a corpse. Like, it's bad. Like,
oh yeah, it is about me. It's about me.
But I've had other cups of this where I didn't screw up the cream, and it's pretty good. It's just not the strongest K-cup out there. What I do like is it's another one of those fair trade ones. They believe in making sure the people that grow the coffee, pick the coffee, burn the coffee, all that stuff, make the money. As well as they suggest composting it and give information on all that. Not really much of an option out here in the desert, because it does say not suitable for backyard compost, so I couldn't use it for that. But still, it's cool that they do that.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I'll probably get it again. It wasn't overly expensive, and they had 3 different ones. I just went with the bakery blend because it's kind of what fit what I was feeling at the moment best. So, do you want to get into the movies?
Let's get into the movies.
Start with Grind?
Start with Grind.
Okay.
Holy cow, what a literal ride. It doesn't deserve the 8% it gets on Rotten Tomatoes.
8% on Rotten, 6 out of 10 on IMDb, 30 on Meta.
There was
93 on Google User.
Now,
You think that's too high?
I think that's a little too high.
Okay.
Like, I'll admit, it had its moments, but for both of these movies, nothing really made me go, oh, that was fucking hilarious. Like, a couple chuckles out of me, but nothing that made me go, I can see why you referenced this, but it's nothing that I would on an everyday, you know?
Okay.
It's nothing that I'll just keep busting out just to get you to knee slap. Grind is one of those that falls in the lesser of the two.
Okay.
I want to say I liked it, but when I got home and I started quelling and dwelling on it, I feel like you with Endgame.
Okay.
And it was just like, I don't really like this movie.
Gotcha.
It felt very.
I thought you were like thinking like with me with Endgame and the plot holes. I'm like, I don't necessarily see the plot holes in Grind.
There's no plot. But I mean, like, as far as I liked the movie because it was entertaining.
Yeah.
And then later on, you're just like problem. And it's just like, I don't remember much from the movie.
Okay.
Like, I remember Sweet Lou because the little subtle thing of when they were in the club.
Yeah.
And then the bouncers roll through and he just blends back into the crowd because that's what Sweet Lou do. And I don't know. It's just. There's nothing memorable about it. It was entertaining at the time, but
the movie sticks with me pretty well, and there's a lot of scenes that I think about that are pretty funny, and there's a lot of quotable things for me. So I mean, you'll hear me and my buddy James go back and forth, and me and Lauren go back and forth a lot on things from this movie. Especially, did you guys see Jimmy? Jimmy was all that whole thing.
Weird Al.
Not Weird Al.
Green.
Yeah.
Green.
I can't remember his first name either.
Tom Green.
There you go.
Thomas Greenold.
Yeah. His whole character. There's that. There's the whole chug bo bug banana fena and like he's like about to say fuck, but they can't have it because it's a PG-13 movie, so the tire on the car blows. Things like that. What do you think this smells like? Pepperoni or ash crack? I got $5 on pepperoni. Things like that. It's just stupid shit we quote from the movie.
I'll admit, I'll admit he kept eating up the fucking scenery.
Oh yeah, but he's done that in like every role we've seen him in. And I hate that he doesn't really have a career because if you think about it,
rat race where
he
tongue
can't
was
even really
just
talk, and he's
fucked.
still fucking hilarious throughout that whole movie. The truck
No,
coming
no,
up
no.
the thing at him,
no.
he keeps kicking the truck and is screaming. I'm trying to think of some of the part where he runs out. It's our song, and they go and they do the dance. Adam Brody's good in it. I enjoy it.
It's a fine and fair movie. And then what's the lesson we're supposed to take away from this movie?
Why does every
Follow
movie
your-
have to have a lesson?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, is there a lesson to take away from this movie?
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams and drop out of college.
No, he wasn't even in college yet.
He was going to apply for them.
Yes.
So don't go to college. Don't even think about college.
I didn't go to college.
I didn't either.
So. But we also didn't follow our dreams.
Well, we're doing it now, aren't we?
A new dream, yeah. This is not my original dream, but I love this dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my original dream either, but I'm
Okay,
trying
but
to...
being a third world dictator should not be your dream. We've talked about this.
And yet, the ideas...
Put the cigar down.
It's Cuban.
No, it's not. That's illegal here. No, it's not.
Is it illegal?
Oh, yeah, we can't have Cuban cigars.
Oh. Okay. But
we have a whole no trade thing with them.
it was a fine movie. Now, for the other movie...
Detroit Rock City.
This one had a half of a knee slap. And it had some good moments in it. And by the very end of the movie, I was like, for its time, what was it, 70 something?
No, it's set in the 70s. It was made in the 90s.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's 99.
Well, then for a blastback movie, that's not bad. Because this one, I would say, is the better out of the two. But would I see it again? Yeah, if it was on. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'd definitely lean in. The only downside of it is, I don't know, having 4 kids going to Detroit to see a Kiss concert. One that's a good Christian boy who don't want to do that.
Well, no, he does want to do it.
He
His
does want-
mom's just the psycho Christian.
I meant that, but
Yeah.
he's like, I don't want to deface God, but at the same time, I love Kiss.
You got
I
the
love
stoner, who's very much inspired by Jay. I'm fucking Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes, and then you've got the lead singer who has a stage fright and
Yeah.
impact.
And then I can't remember his name, but Connor from fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the movie a lot. It's definitely one of my favorites. I suggest to anyone that's a Kiss fan because Kiss is in it. Gene Simmons helped produce it and things like that.
The very end last 3 minutes is just the biggest clusterfuck in the world.
What, them at the Kiss concert?
Yeah, fucking Gene just spit up blood in his...
Well, that's a Kiss concert.
I've never seen a Kiss concert.
So now here's the thing. Gene has talked about why the shows cost so much.
Oh,
and
yeah.
why the shows are so big, and he goes,
He didn't
because
mention
we don't go up and just sing. We do performance. And you can't stand these ones that go up there and they don't do a performance. They just go up there and they play their music real quick and they leave. You know? He goes, you're getting fireworks, you're getting blood, you're getting all kinds of different shit from us when we go up on stage.
Mm.
What are the ratings for this one? See where you stack up on them. 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 48 on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's a big jump. That's a 40% jump from Grind. 33 on Metacritic and 94 on Google users. What are you thinking?
6.9. The
You
69.
like the 6.9?
I'll sit at the 69.
Yeah, so 69 to 70.
No, the 6.69. I'll
Yeah.
sit at the 69 flat. Nice.
Summer of 69.
In the summer of 69.
When he would have been like 3.
Sure.
Yeah, no, he picked the 69 because he likes the sexual position. He was like 3 years old in 69.
Slap the knee. All right. But I mean, I'll put it at a 7.
Yeah.
Like it's not a bad movie. It's entertaining. It is very entertaining. It hits good stereotypes.
You didn't find yourself clock checking?
No.
That's one of
Grind I did.
Okay. That's one of my things for knowing whether or not I truly liked a movie was how often do I clock check?
Like look at your watch or look at your phone.
How often especially if I'm in theaters, how often am I going, I want to check my phone. Don't do it. You don't want to be that dick in the theater.
Yeah.
You know? I went and I watched Star Wars and I didn't have that urge to check my phone.
We were busy tearing up.
Yeah. Knives Out, I went and watched and I didn't want to check my phone, which by the way, they've confirmed they're trying to work on a sequel for Knives Out, focusing on Daniel Craig's character.
Okay, now I really got to see this shit
Yeah,
now.
go see it. It was good.
When did we say we were gonna do it? A month later for Rise of Skywalker?
When we were gonna do like the full
first of February
one, yeah, we were gonna wait till February.
Right. Okay.
Where spoilers can be talked about and everything.
Okay.
There's some new stuff that came out about that. There were a couple scenes they had to
omit.
No.
No.
There are a few scenes they had to film. You know, I'm gonna wait till February. I'll say it in February for anyone that hasn't seen it.
Okay.
It is a slight spoiler. Nothing major. I'll wait.
Okay.
Tonight's movies.
All right.
So you've seen Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park: The Lost World,
yes,
and Jurassic Park 3.
Correct. 1
is the classic. You know which one is.
Yes.
2 is the one with Jeff Goldblum and his daughter and Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
3 is Sam Neill comes back, goes with the family to go and try to find their kid.
3 is the one I have a hard time remembering. Like I do remember seeing it. I remember being there for it, but
all you really need to remember about 3 is one that Sam Neill's character went back, and the chick from the first one, I'm spacing on her name. She was in the movie, but her character didn't go back with him. However, he calls her when he's in trouble, and she's having trouble hearing him and figuring out what's going on. Then she hears a dinosaur roar, and she calls in the fucking military to save his ass. But the other main thing about 3 that you need to remember is Hammond had more than one island, which you also learn in 2. There's Jurassic Park, the island where the exhibits are, where the hotel is, where you go to see the dinosaurs. But then there's Island B and C and whatnot, which is where they're actually growing the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Because that whole, incubation, hatching out of the egg thing, that takes fucking forever. They need dinosaur turnarounds to be quick. They're growing them in tubes on the other islands. And that was the point of the other islands.
Oh. Would you say that's necromancy or just science?
Science. You're not bringing an actual corpse back.
But they were using fossils.
They're for the DNA.
Oh. Okay. So cloning?
Yeah, it's cloning.
Oh.
Just like you would a sheep. They've cloned sheep.
I know they have.
Now, if you were reanimating the dead flesh, that's necromancy.
Okay. Now
Frankenstein is necromancy.
You're right. Now, hold on. Frosty the Snowman.
You're
technically using something from life, putting a hat on and giving it life.
Okay,
or is it a demonic?
I would say demonic possession because Snow's not alive.
Okay.
So yeah, demonic possession, and someone should probably make the Snow out of holy water next time.
But would he make? Would it be a holy sigil then?
Probably. Bring that thing to life and watch it just go and smite. You're getting D&D campaign ideas, aren't you?
I'm getting a little bit of idea, but I'm not worried about it.
We're going to get you a notebook so you can start jotting it down.
Shit.
So yeah, we're gonna watch Jurassic. We're gonna watch Jurassic World tonight, which I've seen. I went and saw it in theaters, and it was fucking amazing. And then we're gonna watch Fallen Kingdom, which I have not seen.
So we're all gonna be brand new on this.
Yes, Fallen Kingdom will be new for me, you, and Lauren.
Cool.
And the third one, I don't know if it has a release date yet, but I do plan to see it when it comes out. Let me check really quick.
I can do it right here.
Yeah, Jurassic World 3. See if we can figure out roughly when we're expecting. 2021. All right, so we're not that
June 11th, 2021.
We've got just over a year. So.
Wow.
And that one's gonna be called Extinction. It came out.
Sorry, everybody.
It came out at the same time that Laura Dern. That's her name. The lady from the first Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
It kind of ended up being this thing where it's like they announced they were going to do 3 new Star Wars movies, and roughly around the same time, Universal's like, we're going to do 3 new Jurassic Park movies, and we're going to end off the franchise. And it was like, wow, Disney and Universal kind of doing the same thing here. And then with the first Jurassic World, it came out the same year as Rise of Skywalker. It just came out first, and it broke records. And then was promptly stomped into the ground by Force Awakens. And so out of, Respect, yeah, I think that, respect. They put up a little image congratulating Disney with the T-Rex putting a medal around BB-8. It was so lovely. I love it so much. So you excited for these ones tonight?
Yeah, I like dinosaurs. I never really, I don't know, I've only seen Jurassic Park 1 through 3. I've never really seen any other
It does well.
Dinosaur movie. Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things like you do kind of think about it. Jurassic Park is great. 2's great. 3's great. In my opinion, World's great. But you kind of stop and go, what other dinosaur movies have I watched? None, because all the other ones are like cheap crap CGI, Sci-Fi Channel dinosaur flicks.
Yeah, there isn't much.
No, Park worked, and only Park really worked. So.
Yeah, the only other dinosaurs thing I can think of is the TV show that was on ABC.
Oh,
Not the baby.
Not the baby. The one where the dad kills them all. The season premiere, series final. We find out they're all basically going to die from the Ice Age, and it's the dad's company's fault because they fucked up the environment, and they blame it all on the dad. And basically, it just ends with they're all going to die.
Dark.
Yeah, it was real fucking dark. It was a fucked up ending. Dinosaurs don't really work. They come out very cheesy, other than Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Or it's kids stuff like We're Back.
Land Before Time.
Yeah, Land Before Time. I hated Land Before Time growing up. Was not a fan. Or the We're Back one with the time traveling and the talking dinosaurs.
That one I wouldn't. That one had John Goodman, didn't it?
Might have. I don't really remember. There was Dinosaur. That was a Disney one. I didn't really care for that one too much. Let's see. Sam Wells, Ralph. No, you would think he'd be top billed.
But these are.
Oh, those were the directors. I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Just click on
John Goodman.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, he's the T-Rex. Okay. Doesn't surprise me. I mean,
yeah,
he's got one of those voices.
He does. He still has one of those voices.
So we're not going to look at the numbers for Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom.
No.
We're going to change that up. We're only going to look at them on the review.
Yes.
So, from here, let's lead into my review. I played a game. I went and I bought Mortal Kombat 11 on sale. There's one thing that pissed me off. I did buy the big one that comes with everything.
Okay.
It does not come with everything.
So wait. You bought the thing that has everything that doesn't have everything?
Yeah. So there's not a version of the game that has everything. There's a version of the game that has almost everything. There's only two things it doesn't come with. One of them is a costume pack for $5, and the other one is Shao Kahn.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Even though you have to fight Shao Kahn in the game.
It's an unlock. You pay to unlock him.
You have to pay to unlock him. You fight him in the game, but if you want to fight as him, $5. Actually, I think it's $5.99, so it's $6.
Okay. I mean,
it came with everything else, including 2 characters that aren't out yet. Joker is one of them. He'll be coming out later on. And Spawn, who will be out in March. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. The fatalities aren't overly difficult. They still do the coins for easy fatalities. You don't have to buy them with real money anymore. You can, but you don't have to. I don't need them because I can actually do these fatalities. Brutalities have become super easy as well. I can't figure out mercies, but that's just because I haven't really tried. The story was more enjoyable. The boss battle at the end wasn't exactly easy.
You gave me a quick synopsis of past to the present type of things because it involves time travel.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's a super great idea.
Basically, there's an elder god.
An elder god.
So there's the elder gods that, protect the realms and work with Raiden and whatnot. Raiden kind of answers to them, all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was Chinook, who's a bad guy. His sister is one of the elder gods. Their mother is the time god.
Shinnok, the pinhead-looking dude?
Kind of. I mean, he doesn't have the needles, but it's like white face.
Yeah.
Not Quan Chi. Don't get him confused with Quan Chi.
Oh, right. He also looks that way, too.
Yeah. But essentially, this time goddess created the universe, and she, from when the universe started, she basically planned it all out. And then Raiden in Mortal Kombat 9, when shit doesn't go the way it's supposed to, sends a message back to himself. And that's what 9 is you trying to change the events of Mortal Kombat 1. Different people fight in different ways. Instead of, I think it was Kung Lao being the one to fight Shao Kahn, they change it to, who was it? One with the hat, with the bladed hat. You don't remember?
I just give a shrug. I know you guys can't see it, but I just halfway shrug.
In 9, they basically switch who fights Shao Kahn at the end. And
Okay.
he wins, and then Shao Kahn breaks his fucking neck anyways. Yeah, and what it is it's this whole like you lost, you can't invade Earthrealm, so he invades Earthrealm anyways, and so the Outer Gods give Raiden the power to defeat him. Shao Kahn thought he could whoop Raiden's ass basically and still take over, even though he lost Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And that was the whole point. And
Okay.
then 10 was just a clusterfuck of garbage. 11 is this lady coming out and being like, Raiden, you fucked with time. You fucked up my plan. I wanted you guys to lose. I wanted people to die, yada, yada, yada. This was all going to go a certain way. And now I am going to fuck with all of your shit and reset time.
Okay, but Raiden is going to be knowledged on this. Like he's like, oh, I'm going back too, so I have everything that I've already learned.
No, you're not going back anymore. In present day, after he's gone back and done all that shit in 9,
Okay.
he doesn't actually go back in 9. He just sends a message to himself in 9 where he just sees flashes of what happens in the future.
Okay.
Raiden never actually time travels.
Okay.
He just sends a message back. And then 10 happens. In 11, this one, what it is it's present day. The world's ended up where it is because of what Raiden did. And she comes to Raiden and all the others and is like, I'm going to reset time. Because you guys fucked with everything. And it fucked up my plans. Why are you breaking? Time travel confuses you.
It's just he sends back a note, so to speak. Notes.
Yeah.
Just small little
a
notes.
vision. Yeah. She sends a vision.
And he quote unquote fixes it to where it's better for him. It's just better for him and the good fighters.
Yeah, basically Mortal Kombat 1 happens, right?
Right.
You defeat everyone. Happy day, happy day. Well, Shao Kahn still wins the final battle.
Yes.
So he sends a message back to himself to stop Shao Kahn from winning the final battle.
Okay.
Change things up.
Yes.
Okay.
Then why would she care? Why would she care that much?
Because she had a plan that she set all up, and now through his time travel, he has fucked everything up. Or not through his time travel,
Well,
but him.
did this whisper?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now she's mad. Just purely, you fucked with my shit.
Okay.
She's just a bitch.
Okay.
It's not actually like there's no hidden meaning behind anything. It's just
this was me.
Yeah, this was my plan. How fucking dare you?
Okay.
She even tries corrupting Jax to be on her side. All kinds of shit.
I like Jax.
Yeah, so do I. So it's like a fun thing where young Jax meets his daughter, and they have to fight side by side.
Aw.
So game 1, Jax meets his daughter, and then young Johnny meets old Johnny and his daughter, and so like young Johnny challenges old Johnny to a fight because they're being he's being a prick, and old Johnny's not as arrogant and cocky and shit. So he tells off young Johnny, and you have to get in a fight, but you play as old Johnny. So old Johnny's gonna win the fight.
Wow. I mean,
some characters die, and it's kind of sad.
Well, yeah. I heard in 10 a lot of characters that get introduced get fucking killed.
So yes, that's definitely true. They kill some characters off in fucking cutscenes and never actually let you fight as them, Melina.
Yeah, Kotal Kahn.
Kotal Kahn does not die. I guess I was remembering wrong. He's actually kind of a big part in 11.
Oh, good. I like Kotal Kahn. I only heard where he comes from and like who he is, and I'm just like, ooh, that sounds
11 gave us a little bit more backstory. Him and Jade.
Oh.
Yeah, him and Jade had a thing. So young Jade shows up and is helping him, but now that he's a Khan, they're like fighting Baraka's people, and he's ready to slaughter like a bunch of them, and she's like, no, some of these are like women and children and shit like that, and he's like, they all stood against me when Chinook tried taking over or whatever, and like he's gonna fucking slaughter them, and she stops him and fights him.
Oh, yeah. That actually sounds like a pretty good story now.
Well, I bought it digitally.
Cool.
So I have access.
Cool.
The crypt got an update. Remember how in 9 there was the crypt, you'd go and spend the coins you earn through the missions, and you're just kind of jumping around? You actually walk a guy through now. You have a character you're walking through, smashing shit with a hammer, opening up the chest, all kinds of stuff. Cool. Characters are customizable now. You can change sunglasses, shirts, skin, all that shit. So like with Johnny, I changed his glasses and stuff like that. The first character that is not Mortal Kombat that I got through this pack is Terminator. T100.
Yeah.
And so I fought Terminator against Terminator. And when you're defeating the Terminator, he you beat the first round against him. His body catches on fire and it burns the flesh away. And so now it's just the robot. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then you're fighting that. And they had some trash talk between each other. It was pretty nice.
The opening sets. I've seen a few of those.
Yeah, they had a good opening set. They got rid of X-rays and do a final fight or something like that. When you get to like this just tiny section of your health bar left, you can hit both triggers, and as long as it hits, it does kind of like an X-ray thing for a bunch of damage to kind of save yourself there.
Like comeback.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can only do it once.
So that I've come to really find out that it is more of a very, very current and modernized variant for fighting games, because Tekken 7 does it. Soul Calibur 6 does it. This one, from what you're telling me, does it.
Yeah.
But
the way it works is, so you fight 2 rounds, unless, say, you win the first one, lose the second one, there's a third round, it's the final round.
Yes.
If you pop that on round 1, it's gone. That's it.
Oh, you only get one.
You only get one. Now, if you miss, there's a cooldown, and then you can try it again. But you only get one across all the rounds.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's not like a bar you fill up. Your life has to dwindle down big time.
Okay.
Environment's still somewhat interactive. It doesn't have. They didn't do the injustice changing.
Okay. Now that I remember you saying this, I did see you played Mortal Kombat 11. You rang a gong and got an achievement. That's what I saw on my.
Oh, did I post a video?
No, it was an achievement, so it showed.
Oh yeah, there's an achievement where you hit the gong. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, hey.
That's actually something in the crypt. You hit it with a hammer.
Oh, okay.
It's actually Shao Kahn's hammer.
Oh.
But you can throw chunks of the environment at each other. You can bounce off of things still. There's no screen transitions like in Injustice. So I was looking into the reviews because it's got a lot of bad reviews.
It does.
And one of the reviews I saw was 1-star review. This game is bullshit. It's Injustice 3. And I'm like, I'm confused on that comparisons. But fine. It's Injustice 3. I liked Injustice 1 and 2, personally.
I don't
like the hitboxes.
I don't like the hitbox on 1. 2 was fine when we were playing.
Fine? Okay.
Well, for the time that we played it until it crashed.
Yeah, I think that was more of a PlayStation issue.
I think it was more of a PlayStation issue. But for what we played, it was fun.
Yeah. But then this review went on to be like, and it's bullshit when you're playing online and you lose a battle because the guy you're fighting just keeps spamming the same move. And I'm like, you can't 1-star Mortal Kombat because the online people are dicks? What the fuck? That's not how that works.
And also, there are countermeasures to turtling in most fighting games right now.
Well, and they made if you ask me, they made blocking easier in this. I'm actually able to block more often now.
Okay.
Because before it was like pull back on the fucking stick. I never liked that form of blocking.
No. For Mortal Kombat, it's always been a button.
Okay, well, in this case, it is a button.
Okay.
And then there's another button also for blocking grabs. So you can block grabs now or get out of grabs.
Okay.
And so I like all of that.
Grab. Block the grab.
Block the grab. So
but
I enjoy it. I'm not mad that I spent $30 on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you said this was the deluxe variant too.
Yeah. So it comes with the DLC characters, which are
except for Shao Kahn.
So it's Nightwolf. It's T100 or T1000. I mean, it's Spawn. It's Joker. It's what's her name? The one that screeches.
Sheena?
Something like that.
Melina?
No, not Melina. Not Sonya. That's Sonya Blade. Fuck, what is her name? It's Lauren's favorite. She's gonna kick my ass. No, it's not Shiva.
Mortal Kombat.
God, oh yeah, right there. What is her name? Someone listening to this Sindel. Someone listening to the podcast right now is just screaming, "It's Sindel!"
Probably.
Yeah, Sindel's one of the other DLC characters.
Oh,
she's not in the story at all because she's been dead for several games now. So she's a DLC character. A bunch of costume changes.
Yeah, she looks really good.
Shang Tsung.
Oh.
He's one of the DLC characters you get.
And I heard it looks just like the actor.
It does, and I love it.
I would
because I think that actor was one of the best casting things about the original Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
One of the cool things they did for this is you can unlock them. You can unlock different ring voices. So you have the fight. Well, you can unlock different ones. So I just unlocked Raiden's for hooking up my Warner Bros. Rewards.
Oh.
So Raiden's voice comes in and is like, fight, and does the finish him and all that instead if you want.
Oh. They did that for what was the game I played? Blaze Blue, Central Fiction. I love BlazBlue, and they allow for characters to voice, like, when you're choosing your character, they'll say, like, the announcer will say, let's say I'm picking Bullet, they'll go, Bullet! You know, I'm like, cool, that's great. And then you change over to another character's voice actor, and I just like that they add these small little things.
Yeah.
Purchasable through, like, in-game credits that you earn.
There's a lot of in-game credits for this one, too. I think they realized how they fucked up with the whole pay real money for the easy fatalities. You can still buy currency for the game and still do that, but you don't have to this time.
Yeah.
You can grind it out. You can work it out and do all that shit. So the Terminator's final fatality or whatever the fuck it's called, where when your health gets down low enough, he runs you over with his motorcycle, shoots you with his shotgun, and then grabs your leg and goes, "Get over here," and slams you into the ground and stomps on your head. And it's fucking great because it's totally a fucking Scorpion thing. Get over here. Come here. You know? When he does the shotgun blast also, he points the shotgun and the camera zooms in on him and he gives a thumbs up and like a cheesy smile.
Oh my.
Right before he pulls the trigger. It's fucking great, dude. I love it so much. They did the towers still, so when you finish the tower with a character, you get some kind of special ending. So his was something went wrong when he was trying to time travel to go save Connor, and it brought him to the Mortal Kombat dimension. But then he uses the ability of defeating the Time Goddess to create a world where humans and the machines work together rather than fighting each other.
Hey!
Yeah, nice little thing. I don't hate it. I really was not a fan of 10, but this one I came out a little bit happier with.
Good.
My only other review is I finished the first Witcher book, The Last Wish. Really good. Makes me wonder why he at all gives Yennefer the time of day, though. I already don't like her in the game, and this made me sit here and go, yeah, she's a bitch.
I finished Mandalorian, but I'm going to go through it again.
I feel like go through one more time.
I feel like I missed a couple things.
Yeah.
Because toward the very end, I was like, I might have missed something. I'm going through it again.
Okay, so you finished, right?
Yes.
How did you feel about the death in the last episode?
I don't like it.
I was sad.
I don't like it.
I was very sad.
I'm going to rewatch it, though. Because it's a very, I don't want to say wholesome, but that's how I feel. It made me feel very wholesome. It made me feel whole. So I'm going to just go through it again. And we're getting new ones in the fall, yes?
Yes.
So...
And Watiti and just came out and said that him and Favre have talked, and they both know the child's name. So the child does have a name.
These motherfuckers. I'm just going to drink my tea and ignore the rest of this.
One thing I really liked about reading the Witcher book versus just playing the games, and I haven't watched the show yet. I think I'm going to get a couple more books in before I watch the show.
Okay.
It flushes out. He's not the lone wandering, I fucking hate everyone guy that we kind of get the feeling. Him and that bard actually are friends. Yes. He actually very much cares about that bard, and the bard very much cares about him.
Yes.
There's a point in the first book where they both get captured, and they're talking about killing him and the bard, and he's trying to talk Uck out of it so that the bard's safe. And he's just like, no, you're going to let him go, yada, yada, yada. And the bard's like, no, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill me too. And they just fucking like, no, fuck that. You're going to kill Geralt. You're going to kill me. Like, I don't want to live without Geralt, basically. And it's very nice. And
the song that they coined in the...
Throw your Witcher coin?
Yeah.
Toss your Witcher coin?
Yes. They have made a lot of editorials and all that. They made Guitar Hero riffs for it.
That's fucking cool.
They... someone I talked about in my production that I said I was making, which I made on the YouTube channel, Little V Mills.
Mm-hmm.
He made an edit of it, and he does like hard metal. So he turned a couple songs into hard metal, and it's just so good. Because you got that by Halogen.
Mm-hmm.
He did that too.
Okay.
So he understands the memes while making death metal of it. But enough of that. But it's just that song is now becoming
it's such a thing. Yeah. Marisa came over on Tuesday, not this Tuesday, last Tuesday, and she's like, "Have you guys watched it yet?" I'm like, "No, not yet." And she goes, "Oh my god, the song!" And she just brings up the song, and she listened to it on repeat like 3 or 4 times.
She's a nerd.
She is a nerd.
She's a
We're all nerds. it comes with the territory of being a friend of mine. You have to be a nerd.
You must be.
If I can't talk to you about something nerdy, I just don't want to talk to you.
You're right. You're right.
Look, I converted you to freaking Star Wars.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
But
we had other things to talk about before that.
True.
Yeah.
But I have to say, go read the books. I know they're a little hard to find right now because bookstores are getting hit so hard. It's not because they're not in production. They are. It's just, I've got a friend that works at a bookstore. She's like, we don't have any. Because they announced the show and people were like, I'm going to buy them. And then the show hit as well as it did. And people were like, holy crap, I'm going to buy them. And we're fucking out. And we're back ordered on them now because people are just like, I want it when it comes in. So I know it's a little difficult to get it, but there's always Audible or something like that.
Audible, ebook.
Yeah, find it. It gives you more of an insight of what he's like than what I ever got as playing as him. And that's kind of weird because it's like, you play as him in the games. How do you not understand him? And I do understand him. It's just, this was nice to get a little bit more.
I think because he doesn't really have like heavy emotion in those games.
Yeah.
That you don't get the feeling. But in the books, or in this case, the show, you get to see what he's like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you to get started on the show.
I will. Like I said,
I'm also needing to get into the show. I'm only three episodes on.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. I just want to flesh out the books just a little bit more.
That's cool. That's fair.
I have 2 credits sitting on Audible right now anyways, so one of them's going to go to the next Witcher book.
Oh, yeah, it is.
My Dresden book doesn't come out for more months, so I don't need to pre-order that yet.
And you'll get a credit by then.
Yeah, I get monthly credits.
Oh, then
so,
yeah.
I'll probably pre-order it the month before it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on to some news. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with this? Do you want to start with the lovely convention that is taking over our town? What do you want to start
convention we can probably end off with because it's a lot of things we'll talk about.
All right, let's start with this then.
All right, so
that crying face.
It's the worry face.
He's so moody.
He is very moody. Who is that?
Yeah,
that's Ezreal.
Okay,
Ezreal is the explorer
in League of Legends. He looks so moody, so upset.
Yeah, he. Okay, in short. Warriors by Imagine Dragons gets a little bit of an update, if you will, for this latest season 2020 cinematic. And real talk, it actually had a lot of really good, crisp animation. It fleshed out on a few characters on their interactions with each other, such as Caitlyn with Vi.
Is that the steampunk ones?
The steampunk one, that's Caitlyn there.
And then Vi is
the Knuckles.
Hulkbuster.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually...
I kind of like Caitlyn's look. And I'm not into steampunk, but I kind of like Caitlyn's look.
I'm a big fan of Vi just because
I'm just like the hair color.
Yes, and she's a really good jungle. She's really strong right now.
Well, I mean, me looking at it just from not knowing anything about how the games work, I like...
If I had to choose one, I would probably pick...
Staff chick.
Nah, Lux. Nah, I'm not.
Okay.
Urgot. Probably Urgot.
Oh, okay. So Bane.
Bane with weird stomach thing, but the animation fucking crisp, clear. I'm excited for this anime. The remix that they did for Warriors, very strong, hard hitting.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I was watching it and I was getting more into the action in the video. I started to tune the song out. It wasn't. There's nothing wrong with the song. I like Imagine Dragons. This cover is a good cover of it because this is a cover, right?
Yes.
Okay. They're from here, Imagine Dragons.
Yes.
It's
a lot of bands are from here.
I want Panic! At the Disco.
Panic! At the Disco. Fall Out Boy.
Five Finger Death Punch.
I
wanted. In my mind, a rock song should be playing. And yeah, in a sense, it's kind of an alternative rock song because it's Imagine Dragons, but like, I'm talking like a hard hitting, some electric guitar, some good fucking drums, a good bass, fucking AC/DC, Led Zeppelin.
Real talk, if they put lead in this, I think we'd all be happier. I think we would be happier for it.
Even if it was the lead song that everyone goes to, like, could you imagine if it was fucking Immigrant Song playing during this?
I kind of want to do that now. I'm probably gonna mute this and put it over it and just let it go. But having Galio at the very end say, "I'm here,"
it's huge.
That is Galio's actual spec. The only downside is they of course have to shrink him down for his in-game character.
Yeah,
a bit of a bum, but.
So what is this for? Is this just because?
New season starting.
Okay.
So they just popped this out. They just said, "Here's this."
Well, it's fucking Riot Games. They just pop shit out all the time. They're just like,
this is okay. Being with Riot for this long, they did a couple here's and there's that just popped out, but they had the music already made.
Sorry, let me rephrase this. This is the new Riot Games. They just pop shit out.
They just
Riot Games came. I don't even want to say like a phoenix from the ashes because there was nothing. They didn't die. They've always been big, but almost like they went. That was our old form. This is our new form, and they just fucking started hitting us hard with all this League shit.
Yeah, last year they did Awaken with Valet Broussard, and it was more along the lines of, well, this is a world we're creating, even though everyone's still fucking confused about it. Like.
Very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Like that landscape right there, I sit there and go, I'd fucking explore that.
That's oh god, where is she from? Ionia. And Ionia is like that of Zen, that of peace, balance, all that. And then this is
I saw like an army out there though.
Yeah, this is because Ionia is being rammed into by Noxus. Okay. Noxus is invading.
Gotcha.
And yeah, this is the giant death machines. And then later on in this one...
Do you ever stop and consider that pretty much any machine, if used right, can be a death machine?
A toaster could be a death machine.
Yeah.
My last bath bomb.
Fucking stupid.
But
oh god, you're stupid.
Yeah, it's great. And then in the middle of this one, Scion... my one of my favorite characters, Noxian, comes in, smacks up the Ionia, Aurelia, and then Aurelia goes, "Oh man, our people are dying. I need to do something about it." And like, God, they put so much work in this, and this is like, I don't want to say one of their first animations, but it's like one of their first animations that was for preseason, and. Then you have over in Piltover, Camille, and on stage is Jin. And then I'm assuming it is the Noxus, I think this is Noxus's arena. You got Draven versus Riven. And it's like, these are some problems that would be about as far as on the Rift.
Here's my thing with League. This all looks like an interesting ass story. The last video looked like an interesting ass story.
Yes.
The game is just battle royale against each other, right?
It is kind of. There's building elements. There's leveling up. All that.
Yeah. You level your characters up. You build to your characters, stuff like that. But you don't play this story.
No, not yet.
And that's the game I want to play.
You want to play the story?
I want to play that story.
Hopefully the MMO does something, because with Blade of the Ruined King, or not Blade of the Ruined King, the Ruined King, as they want to call this new game coming out, I want more. I just want a lot more of this, because they've already made so much. And I love it. I love it, all of it. They made an entire map where you click points on the map and it shows who's from that area. Mm-hmm. Like it has the Shadow Isles up in the top corner.
Yeah, they built all this lore and everything, and they're showing it to us in videos and through reading and stuff like that. That's great. I want to play the lore.
I want to play the lore. Yeah, and this is back in 2014. We don't go back that far. Now, it's not to say that they haven't released animations before. It was always like for their commercials. But they never really put this much effort. Mm-hmm. They never really shoved that envelope. And now I see that they are working overly hard on that envelope. So I'm excited. I'm always excited for more League stuff. Set is playing very good. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to buy him when he's on release on actual.
That reminds me. Can we talk about the bullshit that is the blueprint system in Rocket League?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about... Okay.
Because I end up playing some more Rocket League.
Okay. Goon concurs with you. He finds it to be the most asinine thing. Me, I can see why they do it, but I also find it bullshit.
I don't see why they do it. That you just went, hey, all this money that you could spend in the game, we don't want any of that.
Yes and no. Yes, I can... It's like all that money that you could spend. It basically gives you the loot boxes, opens it up, and says you could buy this.
But that's the thing. There's very specific things I want to buy for Rocket League. I want to buy the Ghostbuster stuff.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those things are supposedly going to be folded into the blueprints.
Soon, yes.
So I was literally playing online with a guy the other day. His name was Macho Man, and he had the fucking bandana on his car. It was fucking great. And I'm like, I can never own the Macho Man stuff on my car.
Not yet.
Because you can't buy it anymore.
Yep.
And then if it does go to blueprints, you just have to hope you get that blueprint.
Yep.
And then once you hope you get that blueprint, and if you do get that blueprint, then you have to go and then pay money, real money, right?
Yep.
To open the blueprint.
Yep.
Or to create the blueprint. It's fucking stupid. Just let me buy the goddamn thing. I was ready that night to buy that fucking to buy the Ghostbuster shit, but it's gone.
Yeah,
I would have bought it that night.
Yep.
I also would have bought the Back to the Future shit that night. So, by the way, someone is selling a recreation of Kit right now.
Ooh,
Knight Rider.
How much? Yeah.
$55
grand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I saw.
Okay. That's not too bad. I was going to be like, ooh, but the 55 and I was like,
It's got the
grand?
dancing light and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I concur with you. I love Rocket League. I don't exactly go in for the cosmetics.
Mm.
I already got one of my cosmetics from Goon. I was like, that's all I really wanted.
You don't go with the cosmetics. You try to work up towards that fucking engine sound.
Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, okay. So in the Rocket Pass, there is, I think it's ranked 28 or 38. Cannot recall at this point in time, but it starts off. And I will admit that is fucking boss to me. But no, as far as cosmetics, there's only one cosmetic that I wanted, and Goon gave it to me, which was that little tiny dog on the top.
Yeah, it's
little Shiba.
Yeah, little Shiba.
Yeah,
I remember the argument. It's a corgi. It's not a corgi. It's a Shiba.
It's not a fucking corgi.
I know what a corgi looks like. That ain't a corgi.
Yeah, it's a loaf of bread with legs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you want
Shibas are like dogs that think they're cats.
Kind of.
My uncle had a Shiba. That thing thought it was a cat.
But I love Rocket League. I love playing Rumble more than not. But
that's why I've been playing like crazy.
Rumble?
Yeah, Rumble's a lot of fun.
Rumble is a lot of fun.
Although I'm getting real pissed with people, me popping my spikes and my own teammates then smacking the ball away from me. I'm like, I popped my spikes, dude.
Yeah, it always helps to have that little bit of communication, because saying I got spikes to someone and they're like, oh, okay, and they try and set it up for you or try and knock people away, that's all it really takes. But having no communication, it can be a problem.
Did you see what I tagged you in on Facebook for ESPN?
Yeah.
Their
that fucking block.
That block was, beautiful. And I saw people, I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, it doesn't mean it doesn't look cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just so happy that ESPN was like, we're going to fucking post a fucking clip from Rocket League. Like, I was like, holy shit, ESPN. But yeah, it was a really gnarly ass fucking block.
They a little bit ago posted something from, I think it was either ESL or NSEA, CS:GO.
Okay.
And they posted a great 1v4 clutch, and I was just like, you guys don't post this stuff. So they're being very supportive of the esports like gaming scene, and I'm like, good for them.
Well, I want to say it was Twitch last year was covering the Quidditch championships that someone had done. There's games of Quidditch.
Okay.
People running around with brooms between their legs, but
yeah, it's basically what do they call it? Lacrosse.
No, because you do it with your hands still. You have to hold the broom between your legs.
Oh.
And so you're doing like one-handed, which is the real fucking difficult shit.
Yeah.
Crossing the balls, still beating things like that. I think it was Twitch last year covered the fucking live showings of the championships. I'm liking these companies that are like, we get it. You want to watch other shit too. It's not all about football, soccer, baseball, NHL. Granted, I watch baseball.
I watch NHL now.
See, I mean, yeah, I watch those things, and I get upset when I can't watch those things. For instance, I pay for ESPN and Plus. NHL still blocks out the fucking local Golden Knight games. It's kind of bullshit. That's one of the reasons I'm a Chicago fan. I live so far away, my games are never blocked out.
Chicago.
But I like these companies that are getting behind the idea of alternative things, esports and Quidditch. You know, I'm trying to think what other weird stuff out there. It's like, okay, when are we gonna get coverage on this? Okay, someone's playing Uno on Twitch right now.
GDQ is going on right now. Do support GDQ. Rocket League is up there.
Yep. I
Uh,
streamed a little bit the other day on Rocket League. They're about 30 minutes. I only had about 30 minutes to play.
Fortnite. Oh, Bugga. I appreciate you, Bugga, but
Tired of Fortnite?
yeah, I mean, kind of. Like this kid's fucking crazy. I watched one of his clutch wins. He propelled himself over a person, did I think a 720, pulled out a sniper, popped him once in the head, victory. I was like, I didn't even see the fucking guy.
Whatever he is doing right now with this building, first of all, he's got his camera pointed at his mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, to showcase.
And that alone is going to give me a stroke.
Yeah,
but
some streamers do that just because, you know.
No, like it's impressive, but watching that, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But watching him just build all this random shit right now, it's making my brain break. I'm gonna go into like fucking full on seizure. Like it's fucking insane. League, of course, is up there. League's always up there.
With my boy Tyler 1.
I'm getting a little irritated. So I was
With what?
going around on Twitch. I was going around on Mixer. I was going around on YouTube, and I'm finding all these people that do these actual plays, tabletop RPG, and none of them seem to understand the importance of owning a good fucking mic.
Oh, jeez. You're right. You're right.
And they all want to use shitty ass fucking things to fucking talk to each other, but they don't record their end of it because they're like, we want to be live. And it's like, that's great that you want to be live. I fucking love that you want to be live. But the thing is, your audio quality, because you got one guy who's going to have great audio because it's on his end that it's live from, but everyone else is coming through fucking Skype or Facebook chat or something like that, and you all sound like shit. Between your shitty mics and the fact that you're coming through Skype, you all sound like crap, and I get 5 minutes in and go, not listening to this, and I quit.
Yeah, that is an issue.
I get it. They can't all be Critical Role and be in the same room. That's fine.
Yeah.
Stop being live. Everyone record their audio on their end. Listen to everybody else on your... Free advice for you guys right now. When you're talking to someone across fucking Skype, record your mic. Wear a headset so you can hear them, but your mic doesn't pick them up. Then you all send each other, whoever the editor is, everyone sends their audio files, and then you just layer them. That's all you have to do. As long as everyone has headsets on, there's not even anything to fucking really edit other than make sure they all start at the exact same moment.
Yeah.
And then you have crisp, perfect, clear audio as if you were in the same room together while being across the fucking country or in different fucking countries. But I digress.
Yeah, I know. You wanted to get it off your chest, and I was
so frustrating.
I was not going to try.
Let's move on to good stuff. What's Humble Bundle doing this month?
Humble Bundle got a humble freebie.
Humble freebie. What's freebie?
It is Head Snatchers.
Snatch your head.
Snatch your head. Snatch your wig. With Head Snatchers, it is a nice little couch beat 'em up game.
This looks terrifying.
It is kind of terrifying when you just watch. Just right now, we are watching a very, very light trailer.
That was compared to toilet.
Yeah, hold on.
So you punch each other's heads off and then throw them through basketball hoops or kick them into soccer goals. Or...
Yep. And there was something that made me fucking laugh the very first time I saw this.
That one just got eaten by a shark. And they're playing hockey with the heads.
So I watched one of these little tiny dudes with like a cute cat head reel its arm way back, smile,
bowling,
and just BAM! Knocked him the fuck out. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And they got little Power Ranger ones, and it's cute. And
that was fucking weird.
It is very weird. And it's free. Go on to it right now. It is available for the next 2 days, 16 hours as of time of recording at 6 p.m. on the 9th.
We should be a little bit more accurate. 5:52 p.m.
Oh, fine. But so you got 2 days to grab this freebie. But aside from that, the humble choice for this month is actually super neat. Look at those games and tell me.
Ooh, okay. Shadow of War, good one. Whooping My Ass.
Yeah, and that's a $60 game still.
Yeah.
For $12.
Great, I got that one free through Game Pass.
Same, but I'm just saying that if I didn't have it already through you or otherwise, $12 for that.
Graveyard Keeper, fun. I like that it doesn't hold your hand, but holy fuck, give me just a little bit of help.
Yeah, it's one of those. 2 Point Hospital, probably one of my favorite management simulators.
You don't like management simulators all that much.
No, that's why I'm saying this one's a pretty good one.
All right, I may have to check that out then.
Dirt Rally 2.0. I like the Dirt series, not much of the Rally series.
I don't do racing, you know me. So.
Yeah, I know you. Street Fighter 5. I like Street Fighter 5. It's an okay one.
Don't remember which one 5 was.
The latest and greatest.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
Bad North, I've heard some interesting stuff about. I've watched a few trailers on it. It's a little weird.
It is very weird. Trailmakers. Take Lego Racers down to a more simplified level.
Okay.
It is basically Lego
They look
Racers
a little bit like Roblox characters.
A little bit. Unrailed, I don't remember what Unrailed looked like.
It looks like a knockoff, more like a
Minecraft shoot 'em thingy.
A train.
I see a sniper rifle. I don't know.
There's a train. There's a guy with a hammer. There's a person holding a package.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to click into it, but I don't have the ability to do so here.
That's all right.
Can I? Okay. Well, whatever.
It's being a bitch.
It is being a bitch. Whispers of a Machine.
I don't know anything about that one.
It is a point-and-click adventure, and you know me with my point-and-clicks.
Yes.
I'm going to probably stream this later on in the following weeks.
Question.
Go for it.
Were you a big Newground person back in the day?
Oh, way a long time ago.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
I was just with all the point and clicks. I was just curious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Them fighting herds. It's a.
Looks like My Little Pony.
It is My Little Pony meets. We'll say Skullgirls because it really brings the heat of a nice little fighting game.
Okay.
It's very much a satire, but then when they started getting money for it, they were like, wait, hold on, we can actually... Wait, you guys like this? And everyone's like, yeah, this combat actually feels good. And then they were like, we're taking it more seriously then. At least that's what I heard. They haven't had a major update in a while, so I'm hoping their next one will include a couple extra characters, because 6 characters for a roster for a fighting game, not a lot.
Yeah, it's very low. That's even low for, like, classic ones.
You're right. Low. Yeah, 8 was fucking smash, and then with the 4 extra for unlockables.
I mean, even with like Mortal Kombat, Johnny, Liu Kang, Sonya, Raiden, Shang Tsung, Baraka, Jax,
Kano.
So that's 8 right there.
Yeah.
So and you're talking like the classic.
Mages of Mysteria. I
Quit
looked at it.
Clicking on them. You can't do anything.
I know,
you keep clicking
because I keep thinking that I'm already signed in. I keep thinking that I'm in my thing, so I can just click it to watch the fucking video.
I just love you keep clicking. Mages of Mysteria.
Mystralia.
Australia. Okay.
Australia. Speaking of which, they're still on fire.
Yeah, I know.
It bums me out.
Poor little bush babies and koalas and sugar gliders.
But that one looked somewhat interesting. Not my cup of tea. And then something that really caught me really off guard, and I'm like, ooh, I'm grabbing that, was Grid Combat Racing.
Well, that's not a P?
Yeah, it's Grid.
I thought it was Grip.
Crap.
It kind of comes down. I thought it was a P.
I see it, but no, it's Grid.
Okay.
So you get a choice of 9 games, 9 of those that we just listed, for $12. All of it, of which is going to charity. And
I mean, that really only leaves like 3 games you're not picking, and I can already tell you the two of those 3 I'm not picking. 3, I can tell you all 3 I'm not picking. Hell,
there you go.
Done. I would go Shadow of War, Graveyard Keeper, 2 Point Hospital, Street Fighter 5, Bad North, Whisper of Machine, and then maybe I have to see the Australian one before I make a decision.
Okay.
But I can tell you I'm not really interested in Unrailed or Fighting Herds or Trailmakers, or Grid or Grip Combat Racing. Grap. So, I mean, yeah, that's not a hard choice for me to make for those 9 games. For $12, it's pretty good. And the current charity is, what is
Girls Inc.
Girls Inc.
I'm trying to figure out what it was. Oh, there we go. I thought it was going to tell us what it was about. Give me what it is. Stronger, smarter, bolder. Girls take the lead. New evaluation from American Institute for Research find Girls Inc. girls more likely to see themselves as leaders influencing and improving their local communities. And that's fucking amazing.
Why didn't they put faster in there?
What?
Stronger, smarter, bolder, faster.
Well, the word bolder kind of would have already stopped that. I get what you're trying to go for. I get it.
Yeah.
But the word faster would have made things weirder.
Stronger, smarter, faster, bolder. You could have done it that way.
Faster, stronger.
Not even so much him as
makes it better.
not even necessarily that song. Just kind of in general. Or $1 Million Man.
Winning. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, they always do good charities. I know they were doing WWF not too long ago, and not the wrestling, but pandas.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. Okay. American Red Cross,
Games Aid.
Save the Children, War Child, Zadisha, World Reader, and Make a Wish, and Games Aid.
I love Games Aid. Games Aid. If I can do like a major handshake with them, I would, because Games Aid doesn't help out just UK, even though it is UK based. They're all worldwide. Mm-hmm. It's just I just want everybody to be happy. How hard is that to do? But that's enough of the Humble Bundle stuff. Do support it if you do. $12 for 9 really great games that you're getting well over maybe $150+.
And there's always the charity work.
And there's always the charity stuff. So
Best reason to do anything.
Oh yeah. So if you were planning on giving, you might as well get a little bit back. The developers are already handing off these keys so that way we may activate them and get stuff in return. The Jingle Jam from the Yogscast ended. They raised up about $3.5 million. So congratulations to the Yogscast as usual. Numbers. Every year you guys do something really good for this entire world, and I'm still happy to hear it. Hopefully next year you guys get some more guest stars. All you had was a lot of European based ones. Stretch out a little bit.
No.
That's the only thing I had a problem with.
The problem is we're Americans, so we don't understand that other countries exist.
Well, no, they're UK based.
I'm saying we watching it. You're sitting there. I don't know these people.
No, I know the Yogs.
But no, I think what they did is actually really cool.
Yeah. Now, Bada-Bup Shoe News?
Sure.
Bada-Bup Shoe News. Now, I still have yet to see this movie.
You've never seen this?
No.
Why is this not on the list? Dude, I could have paired this with another movie I have you to see.
Okay, then, next week.
Fuck. Lauren's gonna kill you. This is one of her all-time favorites. She's gonna straight fucking murder you. I'm gonna sit back and watch it, too. Like, I can't get in the middle of this. They're doing a reissue of the Vans Anaheim factory. They're doing a very special reissue. Fast Times at Ridgemont High Vans are coming back. They don't have a date, it just says coming soon. So they're the normal slip-on checker, but it's the rubber part around the sole at the bottom of the shoe that has Fast Times at Ridgemont High on there. Like, it just says Fast Times around it. And then it's got a little goateed... I don't remember what he is. He almost looks like a Shakespeare type guy. I think he might be like a pizza guy or something. I don't remember.
He looks like a director because look, C91 Vans.
Yeah, I don't really remember that part of the movie. So whatever that's referencing, I don't remember. But then it's like, it's got the little thing and it says Vans and C91. They're subtle, so they're a way to celebrate your love for this movie and whatnot without going fucking ape shit on the way your shoes look like I do when it comes to my Spider-Man shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Can't figure out what it is. I'm not worried about it. Fans of the movie will know, I'm sure.
Okay, I was just glancing about.
Oh, about Fast Times at Ridgemont High? It's just about a couple people in high school. Do you realize who that is?
I do.
Young as fuck. Sean Penn. And then Phoebe Cates. The girl from Gremlins is what you would know her from.
Yeah.
She does a topless scene in the movie that she was convinced the neighbors were trying to watch her and was super fucking nervous because they did it in the back of a house, like the pool area of a house. I don't really know too many of the other actors. One of the other main ones, he plays him right there. He's what is his name? I think he's Billy actually, in Beverly Hills Cop. Bless you. The younger one in Beverly Hills Cop. He's also in Gremlins, funny enough.
A lot of actors like to stick around with who they like.
You make friends.
Time.
Yeah. It's a fun movie. It has its serious moments. Oh yeah, go back up. Up. Nicolas Cage. he has like no lines in the movie. It's one of his first things. He was very much, I am the grandson
of Francis Coppola.
Of Coppola. And everyone's like, okay. He's like, I'm a Coppola. It was very much like that.
I don't know if I mentioned it on a podcast, but I've tried his wine. Francis
Coppola's wine? How's it? No.
I'm not a wine drinker.
It's kind of like his taste in modern movies.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty...
Sorry.
I get you. But at the same time, I mean, if I was a wine drinker, I'd probably like it a little bit more. It was way too... I don't want to call it rich, because it wasn't rich. It was like a very robust taste, you know? It was like that dark coffee you had the other week.
Okay.
It was like that, where it smells fine, but then when you take a sip of it, it's like, ooh.
It punches you a little.
It doesn't punch, it just, like, leaves.
Yeah. But yeah, from what I understand, he was very much, I'm a Coppola. And then people started pulling pranks on him and kind of humbled him a little bit. And the next time we see him in a movie, he is Nicolas Cage, not Coppola.
Yeah.
So... It was probably a good thing. Forrest Whitaker. Very young Forrest Whitaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren's going to kill me, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. She loves this movie. There's a whole scene, several scenes of stupid shit that, now I'm spacing on him. I just fucking said it. Penn does in the movie. Just stupid shit he does at school. And I had a teacher that had cut all those scenes and spliced them together. And on our first day in class, he goes, here's a little video because it's the first day of class, you only get so much time in those rooms. He goes, here's a video of what not to do in my class. And he sticks it in, and it's just all of Sean Penn's scenes at the school. I was like, this is fucking great. There's a scene where they pull him in because the teacher's like, where is he? I know I saw him today. And they're like, last I saw him, he was in the hallway by the vending machine. The teacher goes out and comes back in, pulling him by his shirt, and he's got a bagel stuffed in his pants. It kills you on that one.
It kills me on that one.
It's a good one. But yeah, we'll probably have to do this next week. This one and the one I was thinking was Dazed and Confused.
Okay. That one you have the
I have the Criterion Collection for Dazed and Confused.
That's it.
Yeah. So they're very different in the sense that, first of all, Dazed and Confused is another one of those ones where it was made in like the 90s, but it's set in the 70s.
Okay.
But it's more serious while still being funny than this one. This one's just stupid funny.
Okay.
So.
I mean, I'm down to watch. I'm down to watch anything.
Yeah. So Fast Time at Ridgemont High, checkered vans. Go check them out.
All right. Let's hit the last one that I have pulled up here. I don't know what else.
I got a few little things on here. So.
Okay. So, me and Quincy both love.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this thoroughly. From the creators of Gravity Falls.
There you go. Okay. We both really love Gravity Falls, and they are going to continue on doing animation for Disney to make the Owl House.
Yeah.
And it releases...
From what we're seeing, tomorrow.
We are fucking hype.
It has to do with demons. So the plot, Luz is a self-assured teenage human girl who accidentally stumbles upon a portal to another world. When on the... What is that?
Boiling Isle.
Thank you. Boiling Isle, which is made from remains of dead. Like, I'm already sitting here going, Disney? Okay. It's made from the remains of dead Titan.
Hold on. Fantasia 2000.
Did not like it.
Okay, but even still.
I don't really, honestly, watched it once. I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
You give me Fantasia 1 with Night on Bald Mountain.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yes, that one then.
Yeah. Disney also kills parents all the time, so.
Yeah.
Remains of Dead Titan. She befriends the rebellious witch Eda? And an ordinary tiny warrior named King. Despite not having magical abilities and having to pose as a witch due to the prejudice, sorry.
That is spelled wrong, by the way, so don't worry.
That is spelled wrong. Towards humans, Luz pursues her dream of becoming a witch by serving as Edda's apprentice at the Owl House, and ultimately finds a new family in an unlikely setting. So, sounds fun. Sounds nice. Yeah. Sounds humble while weird.
Okay. I am super keen.
Yeah, that really is spelled pre-juice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not stupid. Okay.
Yeah. But I am ready. I am ready for this.
Yeah.
It looks like it is.
It's got some. If you hit back, there was a few images of it already put up. I like it. Like, look at that poster.
That's really good. I don't know what the hell that is. I think that's King.
Yeah, probably. They said he was a tiny warrior. the witch is much more of an adult than I expected. No, it looks like a lot of fun. She's flying on a broom. The head of it is, instead of it having the bristles, it's just a stick, but the head of it is the owl type thing with wings.
Yeah.
Check it out. Google it. There's plenty of images up.
Yeah.
There might even be a video.
I'm excited.
I'm wondering if there's gonna be any references to Gravity Falls in it.
That's scary. That is actually scary.
Yeah, that's a terrifying looking monster.
No!
Do you think that's real?
I'm...
Well, it's fine. Find a video. See if there's a trailer. We have the sound off so that we won't get sued from Disney.
Disney don't do that no more. Disney's cool
That's because they own everything now. They don't need
to. Disney's cool with reactions. Okay.
It probably just wouldn't sound very good anyways. The world already looks fucking insane.
Yeah,
because it's made out of the bodies of dead titans. There's like a hand that's holding like a house up in the sky and shit. Like the land literally is a bunch of fucking corpses.
Right? Ooh.
Magic 101.
Human collectibles. Okay, wait. Oh.
Like teeth sticking up out
teeth
of everything.
or ribs?
I think they were teeth.
Okay. Like there's a lot of things here. Oh my god. Is that a pigeon griffin?
It was a pigeon griffin. That was a fucking pigeon griffin. It's looking fun. Oh, she just straight smacked that thing with a staff.
Hey, sometimes magic don't cut it.
Well, yeah. I play a warlock in D&D that just beats the shit out of people. I'm not seeing him. I'm thinking that was just put in there.
You think so?
I think that was a fake image. But we saw an image of the main character, Luz.
Looking at...
what's his name? The triangle. Cypher. Yeah.
Bill Cypher.
And it's just playing the trailer over again now. They always do that on this page. This YouTube page always does it. They make the trailers longer by playing them twice. So. All right, yeah. I'm sure they're gonna probably at least make a reference, if not make it directly connected, at least a reference, because they love Gravity Falls. They love the work they did.
Let me back it up a little bit.
Backing up. Backing up.
Back it up.
Backing up.
Back it up.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that is ribcage.
That's oh my god. And then there's a leg. That looks so nice.
It's fucking gnarly. I like that Disney's willing to be a little weirder, you know?
I mean, yeah, they did prove that with Gravity Falls a little bit. Let's see. I'm trying to find, because these animators like to hide things. In the very first season of Gravity Falls, they hit a lot of the Bill Cipher Triangle Illuminati sigils. Yeah. And yet, it was even in the trailers. So I'm just like, do you remember? Fucking find this shit.
Do you remember the time traveler that's voiced by the Rick and Morty guy in Gravity Falls?
I don't recall.
He's in like the grayish colored suit. And he's pissed off at them for fucking with things. Goggles. He's bald.
Oh, Gurgle Stan's brother.
No, not Gurgle Stan's brother. The
the weirdo. Yeah. The one that doesn't quite understand sarcasm.
Sure. I don't remember if he understands sarcasm or not. If you pay attention, he's actually in several episodes before the first time you meet him. He's in the background. Because he's a time traveler trying to fix all the shit that they did. You're trying to break this whole fucking trailer down right now.
There's a second one.
Oh, is there?
Yes, it's this Luz's Magical Journey teaser.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's
fuck that thing's teeth.
Oh, it's a tooth
she
fairy.
Just straight up punched it.
It's a tooth fairy.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
So it's actually Disney Channel and not Disney XD. That's the other thing I kind of like. Toon Disney stopped being Toon Disney, became Disney XD, and it just seemed like
now it's who cares?
I felt like that was kind of their dumping ground, you know. Okay, so yeah, definitely check. There's more than one trailer out there. This one's called Luz's Magical Journey. We'll have to actually do like a full-on breakdown, see if we can't find what's hidden. Okay, that's the room that the image was from. But I don't know.
Whoa.
What are you worrying about? I didn't see something.
Plague Doctor!
Yeah, that was a Plague Doctor. Okay, so it's her staff that is the broom.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, yeah, no, I don't think Bill Cipher's actually You know, and he might be like a background thing, but not right
You
up
think
in
he'll be
her
active?
face. Huh?
You don't think he's going to be an active?
No, not right up in her face like that. Like that photo was showing. I think that photo was bullshit.
Okay.
All right. While we're on Disney, I got a few things.
Okay.
Well, they confirmed another casting, or sorry, in talks, not confirmed. They're in talks with an actor for Thor: Love and Thunder. Christian Bale. They are talking to Batman about being in it.
All right, you got a little bit of interest in me.
We don't know who though. We have no idea who it's gonna be. But yeah, they're talking to him, trying to get him in. Also, the showrunner for Lizzie McGuire is just stepped down for the new Lizzie McGuire.
Okay.
They filmed 2 episodes, and some of the Disney heads said, you know, the Lizzie McGuire has some very faithful fans, and they're expecting a lot from us. And we filmed 2 episodes and realized the direction the show was going in is not the right direction, and that fans would not be happy. And so they talked with her and or him, I'm not sure.
Hey them.
And they left. And so now production has been halted, and the show is being postponed on its release, while they get a new showrunner and possibly record those first 2 episodes.
Oh,
So, I'm glad that they're taking this serious, but I hate to see someone lose their job. Essentially, you know, that part kind of sucks. Let's see, what else do I have here? Watiti confirms that him and Favre have talked about it, and they know the real name of the child from The Mandalorian.
so we're not gonna get that name.
Well, it'll probably be like the Doctor. It's probably going to be way down the line before we hear it.
Do we know the Doctor's name?
No. There's a theory that if the Doctor's name is spoken, the world will end, or universe will end. They have a new composer for No Time to Die, the new James Bond film. They're changing composers. Hans Zimmer is taking over. So, Superman, you are completely checked out because you're trying to find fucking Bill Cipher and goddamn Owl House. Hans Zimmer, he's a famous fucking...
Yes, I know who Hans Zimmer is.
He's taking over doing the new James Bond films, composing. The other composer's gone, and so he's taking over.
Okay.
So, that one might be interesting. There's a new show coming to Disney Plus, or new original they're working on, called Diary of a Future President. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that one. It seems a little weird.
Is it gonna be Corey in the house again?
I don't think so. I highly doubt it.
You're getting this face from me. I know you guys can't see it, but I hope you can hear it.
I don't think that's what it's going to be. I'm thinking maybe it's going to be about like a kid who's working towards that with their life. I don't know. And BBC Docs and National History Museum are doing an exhibition. Yeah. That will celebrate the creatures of the wizarding world throughout the years and doing a documentary for Fantastic Beasts. So that'd be something really cool to go check out.
Mm-hmm.
That is my second pick for Madame Web live action. First pick is the one that plays Archer's mom.
Yeah, and she's doing the voice of the witch in the Owl House.
Yeah, I don't remember her name. It's kind of bugging me.
Yeah.
So do you want to move into the convention stuff then? Because, I mean, everything else I have is like Ozark. It's season 3. You know, little things that I don't really care to talk about anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, we got more stuff on Picard, but we're not going to watch it because we're not going to get the CBS All Access.
You're right.
I'm tired of I almost feel like I'm promoting
something you're not even going to use.
Yeah, I feel like I'm promoting something not only will I not use, but something that pisses me off.
Oh, that bad, huh?
I hate the concept of all these fucking streaming services that stop you from being able to being able to watch the things you want to watch because everyone's like, no, well, while you pay for our channel, here's 8 other fucking streaming services that we're going to put all the shows we know you want to watch because we want more of your money, more of your money, more of your money. I'm fucking done with it.
I guess I can see it.
So what we're looking at here, and is this article new? Because I know that something like this came out a while ago.
Yeah, this is July 24th, 2019.
Yeah, so I think that it got like a bigger showing or an official showing at CES.
CES.
So there's a computer that it's a gaming PC that they built an Xbox One S and a PlayStation Xbox One X, a PlayStation 4 Pro, and a docking station for the Nintendo Switch all into this thing, and it's liquid cooled, and it's very pretty and very massive.
Yeah.
You can still run controllers on it, while also keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, and they gave up like all these Corsair things, such as my favorite mouse, the M65 RGB, the MM800 mouse that has the lights on the outside, the K95 Platinum. Like they're pushing Corsair all over this machine, and I fucking love it. God, I wish I had money.
Well, like I said, they just did a big announcement with CES and all that, showing more of this off, and I don't fully understand that because it's like really cool concept, expensive ass concept.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That most people aren't gonna be able to afford, but for these consoles that are going to start becoming slowly obsolete starting this holiday season. This holiday season, we get the new PlayStation 5, and it's so hardly worked on new logo. We get the new Xbox Series, whatever, all that craziness.
X Project Scarlet.
Yeah, there you go.
X Series Scarlet.
This project formerly known as Project
X
Scarlet.
Project Scarlet Ecto Cooler.
I never got to do the Ecto Cooler.
That's right, you didn't, did you?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My mom, bless her heart, she did a lot for me when I was a kid, but if it was shit like that, she was like, I'm not doing that. She was like, no, you can drink the regular thing that tastes exactly the same. I'm like, but this one is Ecto. If we would do Kool-Aid, that was fine. But if it was like, oh, hey, the Kool-Aid has this new special flavor that costs more, no, we ain't doing that.
Okay.
With the new consoles coming out this holiday season, in about a year to 2 years, they will start decreasing the games they are making for the old consoles. So the lifespan on this thing is already dead. Like,
ooh, I do like the new case that they put on it though.
Okay, what's this one?
This one's the same thing. It's the Origin Big O, but this one's the quote unquote Xbox edition.
Okay, so this one only has an Xbox?
I don't know.
Oh, it says PC gaming
or
PC.
an Xbox.
Oh, so you have to pick one or the other.
Interesting.
Probably for those loyalists, that are like, no, this, no, that, I don't want to let PlayStation in my house. I only play Xbox. Those fucking people,
Yeah.
$2,519. Is that right?
I mean, that fucking.
They say that's going hog wild.
That is going hog wild because of the fucking RTX Titan that is in there.
Yeah, it's got the NVIDIA 24 gigabyte GeForce RTX Titan GPU.
Yeah, that thing will run any game for probably the next.
Oh, I read that wrong.
Millennia.
That's for another $2,519.
Oh, I was about to say
that thing itself is $2,519.
Yeah, ow.
My games had better fucking melt my mind with its beauty if I'm gonna fucking spend that much. That's more than the down payment on my car.
Yep.
That's more than what we spent to put this entire system together for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than I've spent on medical bills in the last 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost more than you've spent on medical bills in the last 7 years.
Well, I have insurance, to be fair.
True. Otherwise, you would be over that.
Oh, yeah.
Stop getting sick.
What?
Stop getting sick.
What? I can't hear you.
I'm going to come across this table and beat you with the old mic.
I can't hear you. Where are you?
All right. Sell
Quincy,
me.
I can't see.
Sell me on this stupid-ass monitor.
Okay, so Asus, one of my...
This is another CES announcement, right?
Yes, this is all CES. We are now talking CES. So at CES, there was an NVIDIA corner that was pushing a lot of Asus stuff. Their new Republic of Gaming monitors, mice, etc. And with their new monitors called the Swift 360, it is the 360 hertz monitors that run up to 360 frames a second clean. It plays well. It looks good. I'm
sorry. This person's aim is pissing me off.
Yeah, I know. She's not used to CSGO, it seems.
Like, I'm watching this fucking demonstration of this goddamn monitor, and the lady playing the fucking CSGO, I'm just like, holy shit. Fucking just hit him already!
Yeah, she wasn't even bodying. She was just whiffing. But, bless her heart, she's playing CS:GO, so that means that she's trying. But apparently, you can see the differences. There is another type of monitor that I was noticing, and it is the Samsung Odyssey G9 monitor. It is
Super curved.
It is super
Very
curved.
curved.
It is 49 inches, but it is diagonal,
Yeah.
not like full blown. It is 1440, which is the 4K set. 1 millisecond response time. It is 240 hertz. Now, it isn't going to be 360 hertz like the Asus one, but I would prefer this. This looks like it would be
But
pretty.
you recently had some experience with a curved monitor, and you're kind of
I'm leaning toward it.
what's the word I'm looking for? Turned on by this monitor.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Like there is ideas. It has a lot of different extra abilities, like the NVIDIA G-Sync, and for AMD, if you support AMD, the FreeSync 2, without like tearing frame loss, that sort of thing, just in case it is going from your graphics card to the monitor. There is usually something that conveys a little difference.
Now, here's the thing I notice about a lot of these things.
Go for it.
Do you ever look at the stands these monitors come with and go, really? You put this much work into the TV and that's the stand you send out?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that they expect most of us are going to either mount them or have some kind of special setup or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I look at these stands and go, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. I'm right there beside you. Some of them are super cheap. Like, this is fine. Like, the TV/monitor we're using right now, that's fine. It's solid. It's there. If we had it raised up, it'd still look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
There would be nothing wrong with that.
Even the one on our secondary monitor is not bad, and the secondary monitor is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
You know, but still, that's not even.
And it's an early Asus.
Yeah. Okay, so some of our gear's old. Leave us alone.
It's fine. I mean, it works. It just works. Thank you, Todd Howard.
I can hear the eye rolls.
My eye roll is so loud. I'm deaf again. But all of the technology that I've seen come out of CES is either super, super neat, but overpriced, or super, super asinine. And why did you build it? The Samsung Bali.
I don't get this thing.
Okay,
I don't understand the point of this thing.
I'm thinking it's like an Alexa. It's an Alexa set. Not Alexa, but what's the Samsung one?
I don't think they have one. There's Google, there's
it's just
Alexa,
Google.
and there's Apple.
Okay, well, I guess Samsung's coming up with one because it's supposed to be a life companion, which is supposed to be a smart home feature.
Just
because
go outside and meet someone.
Well, no, this is supposed to help out for your smart home stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to. My smart home doesn't need to follow me.
You're right.
It's like, what is that? Yellow?
Yeah.
It's a little yellow ball that follows you around with a camera, and you can talk to it to get it to control your smart home stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why this is needed.
I don't know.
And they're calling it an all-around life companion, which makes me sit there and go, you're trying to make this thing my friend.
Yep.
I don't need this thing to be my friend. I have friends. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. Unless you want to talk about the yellow ball. Also, what if someone comes into your house and thinks it's a regular ball and they kick it?
I'm sure it'll be fine. So, do you like BMWs?
I can look at a BMW and say that car is pretty.
You yourself.
I probably wouldn't get a BMW. My main issue is that they're extremely expensive and the parts are insanely overpriced and yada yada yada.
Okay. Well, there was one at CES 2020 where one driver and then the passenger in the side back, it's very strange, has a nice little.
They have like a super comfy chair.
A super comfy chair with a
comfy armrests
and a ottoman.
A fucking ottoman to rest their feet on. A desk next to them with a light, a screen that comes down, as well as USB ports. Oh, and a cup holder. Which, I don't like how far away the cup holder is.
Oh, that one way over there?
Yeah. It is completely... You are sitting where the passenger should be, but but further back.
Yeah.
The cup holder is behind the driver. That's just uncomfortable.
Way over there, yeah. It's over by the
Oh,
door.
and is it just me or does that look like a hanger?
Yeah.
On the back. Okay,
Yeah, a hanger rack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
for the rich people that it's ugly as fuck on the outside. Holy shit.
I would say get that like a full color change. If that was like pure,
I don't like the way the front of it looks. It looks like a pig nose.
Oh, you're right.
That thing's ugly, dude. I only saw the inside up until now. That thing's ugly.
Well, the other thing is it's supposed to be an all-in-one.
Yeah, it's something about 5G, and then it's got all these fucking touch screens.
Yeah, it's basically your hotel road on the road.
Yeah, so it's for the rich person to hire a driver who's going to drive through the night while they just chill.
Yeah.
The only
Either
other
that, or if
the
you're
next,
solo.
Huh?
Or if you're solo.
And you need to pull over and sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
The next step is just building in a curtain system that would block off the fucking driver
Creepers.
from seeing you.
Mm.
And the only thing that I think that would stop that is you need 2 active mirrors. So they won't be able to block off the right because they won't be able to see the right passenger side mirror.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
At least the driver gets 2 cup holders for some reason. Do you notice that? Scroll back up.
Scroll back up.
Right there.
Oh.
Driver gets 2 cup holders because there's no way in hell the passenger can use either one of those. Those are all the way down by their feet.
Yeah.
And they're like stretched out
And look,
feet.
there's 2 more here. I guess one for cold, one for hot from what the lights
colored.
look. That'd be kind of cool.
So that's at least
6.
5 cup holders that we were seeing.
Oh, okay, 5 cup holders. Wow.
That's interesting. Now here's another thing. If you are the passenger, do you have to keep asking the driver, hey, turn the AC down, I'm hot. Or turn the AC up, I'm hot. Turn the heater down, I'm hot.
I'm sure that drop-down monitor's got something.
Because I'm seeing a knob down here between the 8,000 cup holders, but there's no way you can reach that as the passenger unless you undo your seatbelt, which is illegal. Practically everywhere.
I don't know. It's a very interesting thing.
How much is this car?
Doesn't have anything. It was just announced.
Oh, fuck.
But where the real on-sale vehicle, the market would be pretty clear-cut. An executive rock star, maybe celebrity chef, who wants to be driven about town in an environment and sound manner. This car is 157 inch. Wow, that is really small. Length makes it easy to curve through traffic and yeah, okay. But no, there's nothing here.
I would rather just buy a regular sedan and retrofit the back with better seats and cup holders and desks that fold out of the back of the seats, things like that, than do this.
Oh, here we go. About 50,000. About.
Okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking.
And it's a hybrid car.
Yeah, okay. It's not as bad as I was thinking.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll pay for itself over the course of time. It's just, you got to charge it up, all that nonsense.
It doesn't look like it has much storage. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
that window
back
right
window.
there. That just shows you how much backspace you have. Like, you ain't getting, don't bring luggage.
Either that or keep it light.
Yeah, like, carry on.
Yeah. All right. Back over. Whoa.
What is this? Oh, you left the video going and
Yeah.
going on to different shit.
Oopsie doopsie. So Quincy and I both want to Switch.
Yes.
That's simple. But what if we wanted to have a on-the-go, straight-up PC? Would that be more interesting than the Switch?
So now, I want to say yes, but I have a couple qualms. Qualm number 1. How serious of a game can this thing handle? Qualm number 2.
Okay.
Qualm number 2. No Nintendo still. Because Nintendo doesn't do PC release.
You're correct. Well, they're slowly
Yeah.
getting to it.
But that is the main driver behind me getting a Switch is the Nintendo. I'm not buying the Switch to play Witcher 3. I'm buying the Switch to play Breath of the Wild. I'm buying the Switch to play Smash. Well,
Okay. All right.
Smash more you than me.
Okay.
So tell me about this thing though.
Well, it looks just like a goddamn Switch.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is pretty much a goddamn Switch, but it's supposed to have the gameplay capabilities of, well, a laptop, a high-end laptop that can run games, all that nonsense. It is the Alienware UFO.
Remember when Dell didn't own Alienware, and so when they came out with stuff, you were super excited rather than going, huh?
It's Alienware. But I mean, an 8-inch screen.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. I'm showcasing it for Quincy right now. It's not too bad. And then, your hands on the sides. We both held a Switch not but 2.5-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's not uncomfortable. So if they can keep that in this spectrum, I would like to have a on the go PC, but then again, if the price that I had been quoted earlier of $2,300, I'd rather get a gaming laptop and just mess with the gaming laptop.
Yeah. Because, I mean, what are you doing with this thing anyways? You're playing it on the go.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You don't really want to be playing it while walking.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna fucking run into something. You're gonna drop it. You're gonna break a $2,300 fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna be probably playing it while sitting on the bus or being passenger on a vehicle, on a plane, on a train. I will not eat them anywhere. You know. All those places, you could do that. You could have a laptop on your lap and do the stuff still.
Yeah.
And for you being keyboard master, you could have your keyboard. So,
it's very. I don't know how strong this thing is, but apparently it's going to be top of the line, and I'm like, top of the line in this small of a box.
Yeah, where are the games at? Where so it's all
cloud / storage.
Okay, so now I need a data plan.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Next up on this list is a very interesting Canon.
See, I like cameras.
I'm neutral to cameras. I don't like personally taking pictures. I have this weird, strange anxiety that I'm trying to get over, so that way I can take more pictures.
You're talking about being in pictures?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't like being in pictures.
Yeah, I loathe it, but at the same time, I'm like, I want something to be like, oh hey, that was that.
You want to be able to look at your grandkids and be like, and this was when we went here.
This is when I was a cringe lord. You know, but this thing doesn't look like it has a lens on the very, very front, but it looks like it has the attachment piece to take more lenses and place it on there. It looks super comfortable with its very, very nice stylized, ridged hand-holding areas.
As usual, but being a very fancy Canon, it's got 600 buttons that I don't know what any of them do.
But they'll do something that make the picture better.
Yeah.
But what I will say is probably this thing is going to be super expensive. Oh.
Yeah, I'm never owning that.
$6,500 plus free shipping. Hey,
fucking better. Get $50 off instantly
when you
upon approval of Amazon Rewards Visa card.
So no annual $64.49 if you successfully. Jesus Christ, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having this camera, but I don't think I could.
So it's got the new DIGIC-X image processor with an ISO range of 100 to 102,400.
Expandable to 50 to 819,200.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's when you slap on some of those lenses. It's got the new 191 port AF system capable of tracking the subject's head and face, and uses a deep learning technology, which is great until, it starts trying to track a face. It starts getting, I've seen these things get confused on what faces are, and it's, I wanted to track this animal, but it's been trying to look for a human face this whole time because you've been using it on a human face, and now instead of taking a photo of that antelope out on the fucking plains, you took a photo of a tree.
I like it. It's just
it just like, come on. I could fucking go and put a down payment on a house and pay a couple months on that house with that.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's not even out yet.
The protection plans are nice though.
Huh? Oh yeah,
3 years for $57, $57.99. That's not
bad. But it will be released February 13th of 2020. It looks pretty. Looks like it'll take pretty things, just out of our budget.
I don't see how it's in anyone's budget.
Some people have that extra money to just throw at a camera.
But the thing is you get a photographer, even if he has that money for it, and he might do it because it's just, that's the thing he does. It's his version of a collectible. It's his version of, splurging.
Yeah.
But he's already taking these beautiful, amazing photos that made him that money with a cheaper camera.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that confuses me. All right, to the Wally Mobile.
Okay, so it looks like Wally, but it's...
Well, it doesn't look like Wally. It looks like the chairs in Wally for the fat people on the space station.
Oh, okay, because when I was looking at it...
I guess, yeah, it's got the Wally, it's kind of got a Wally look, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you just slap arms on it and then put, the exact body, if you turn it sideways a little bit, it does look like Wally.
So this is from... Sorry. Segway S-Pod.
It looked... I don't think this thing will be comfortable.
Chair?
Is it a chair?
It's a chair.
Professor Xavier cosplays Rejoice.
So now we are reaching the point. Now we are find the price on this, please. Find the price on this.
Okay. Yeah.
We are reaching the point now. It does 20 up to 24 miles per hour. Holy shit, you're gonna kill someone. We've reached the point in lovely 2020, the spectacular 2020, that we are going to go and buy a fucking motorized chair on 2 wheels. There's no price.
Yeah.
So spending probably thousands of dollars on this fucking thing to do what paraplegics are upset that they have to do. If I saw you going to work on this thing, I would point and I would laugh and I would call you stupid.
Yeah.
This is insane to me. Like, there's paraplegics out there who are like, I'm stuck in a chair. I don't get to walk. And the rest of us are sitting there going, I'm going to pay thousands of dollars so I don't have to walk. Start pushing people down fucking stairs instead. It's insanity. I don't fucking get it. And what I love is how many people are wearing helmets in the photos of them using this damn thing. Like, this is fucking hilarious to me. They have to wear helmets while on this thing. And it's got 2 back wheels, I guess, in case to keep it from tipping over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not here for this one. I don't like this.
Neutral if it is meant for the paraplegic.
If it's meant for the paraplegic, I'm all for it. But I don't think that's what this is for, and I don't see any way they would be able to get themselves in and out of this chair because of the way the sides are. They'd have to have some kind of lift, like crane lift, to set them into it.
That are, I mean, some of them work out their upper body to the point where they could just lever themselves in.
But that's the thing. A lot of the people that work out their upper body so that they can lever themselves in, you've got a drop down side or an arm that comes up or something like that, so you can level yourself in sideways. Because trying to level yourself into that's gonna be damn near impossible with those thick ass sides.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't like that. So
it's got a joystick inside though. That's how you
does.
control it.
Yeah. Lenovo ThinkPad. You had mentioned that you actually like this one.
I could see this actually being very useful for writers and creators of different types. It's this new tablet that kind of bends like a book and it can fold and everything, and the screens can operate separately, which is where like the big thing comes in for me. The screens operating separately is like the main thing, because throw something to the right, use something else on the left. That whole concept is amazing to me. It's a Windows 10 device. It's 13.3 inches for its display. Our issue, though, is its price tag. Do you remember how much it was?
$2,300. Another thing over $2,000
for a tablet.
Well,
yeah, it's a tablet that folds, but it's a tablet. And I know what you're thinking. Well, it runs on Windows, so then it could, it's basically a laptop. A $2,499. So I know a lot of you are going, it runs Windows. It's basically a laptop. I do not spend $2,500 on laptops either.
Yeah.
And if I was going to, it would be a gaming laptop, not one that can just run Word. So, oh God, is there another car?
Oh yeah, but we're not there yet.
Okay,
we're not there yet. Right now, okay. Do you remember if I were to go to college? Do you remember what I would have been in?
Clown school.
More serious.
No, I honestly don't remember.
It was going to be human biology and advancing prosthetics.
Okay.
So, this here is something that really interested me. This I heard about, I believe, day 2. And I was like...
Sorry, smack the mic.
It's okay. And it made me go, okay, this is perfect.
Finally, something good coming out of CES and not making us fat fucking Wally people.
Pretty much. Well, then again, it's supposed to prevent that kind of thing. So it's supposed to restore mobility to those who have actively had a stroke or has some sort of mental breakdown that it isn't clicking with their body. Okay. Like spine deterioration, nerve damage, anything like that.
Gotcha.
Basically, this product called the Dr. Caro is supposed to help strengthen neural connections between limbs or even just simple nerves, just so that way you can feel again.
It's got a 23-inch display that is meant to aid in rebuilding neural connections to patients' limbs with
entertaining training exercises.
Yeah, thank you. My mic stands a bit in the way there.
It's okay.
So this almost, what it looks like to me almost, is a tablet with a joystick with
Arm.
a pen underneath.
Yeah.
And the idea is this thing is what you're controlling. You're using this in the display to control some kind of surgical device that's hooked up to someone?
No.
Okay.
It is a active physical therapy. It basically says you're sitting in front of the machine. You put your hand on it, and let's say you have no feeling, so you're trying to grip it. You can't. So what it's going to do is, in some of the things I've seen, it was a electrical pulse that will try and, like a TENS unit. You know what a TENS unit is?
Mm-mm.
For muscles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You place them on there. So it'll basically hit right here on. I'm pointing into the like where your fingers meet your palm. It'll shock there to try and curl up the muscles.
So this is meant for someone to use, not meant to work on someone.
Little column A, little column B. It can.
But like the patient is grabbing this thing and using it,
correct,
not a doctor.
Correct.
Okay.
It is meant specifically for patients, though. I'm happy that more medical stuff is popping up in the feed.
Yeah.
2 years ago, when I was working down on the strip, I did see there was a whole lot of fucking medical stuff. And then last year, I didn't get a goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
There might have been something, but it went right over my head. This year, there's a good fair few. And I'm happy to see that there's a lot more for those who are just trying to regain strength, dexterity in things that they have either lost feeling of or just cannot use.
That's really cool. I like that.
Now, the Fisker Ocean.
Fuck, another car.
Another car. Now, let's
That's
see
an
if
SUV.
Hold on, you're going to see it. It is a
Okay.
giant fuck-off SUV.
Okay.
And it's challenging the Tesla. Look at that.
I like parts of this, and I don't like parts of this.
It looks pretty. I'll say it.
I don't like the way the back wheels look. Not even the wheel necessarily themselves, but that whole setup of like the wheel well, like the whole the fender, the way that looks in compared to the front wheel. But what I really don't like is the back windows.
Oh, that thin plate thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess
ugly.
I can see that. But I mean, 30 grand.
Okay, but what does this do?
It's just
So you said it's competing with Tesla, so it's an electric vehicle.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's the big fuck off screen that Tesla has. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it's just an electric SUV.
Pretty much.
The padding makes it look like a fucking psych ward.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Is that a solar roof?
That is a solar paneled roof.
So now technology has changed a lot, and I don't know much about anything anymore. But in the past, the issues with solar roofs was the heat levels that would cause the inside of the car to get. So hopefully they figure something out around that. So it says an all-electric Ocean will be able to achieve up to 300 miles of range using an 80 kilowatt an hour battery pack. It's not too bad. A full-length solar roof supports the car's electrical power source, which Fisker says can result in an additional 1,000 miles of range over the course of a year of driving. So basically, it powers the radio, the lights, things like that through the solar. It's not actually keeping the car running through the solar, but it does make it to where those things aren't drawing from the car battery, so the car battery is able to get its full 300 miles. Okay.
I like
those handles are ugly.
Those handles are ugly, but they pop out.
Yeah, so do Teslas, and Teslas look better.
Oh, okay.
That's the back of the
headrest.
What's in it?
I think maybe flip over monitors. I don't know. This part I don't know, but I like the design of it. It looks fine.
It's okay. I don't like how much they're like, it's the future, so we made all these weird designs on the seats.
Yeah, this isn't Blade Runner, kid.
Well, I mean,
now that I've finally seen them, I can say that.
Yeah, but you saw the fucking Tesla truck, and he full on said that's because he watched Blade Runner and always wanted to make a Blade Runner vehicle.
This isn't Blade Runner, kid.
We don't need.
Oh yeah, okay.
It opened up. That's a really small monitor.
Well, I think that's fine for. I mean, it's either that or block up the middle person's perspective and make a middle monitor drop. I don't know.
Do a ceiling drop down like other SUVs.
That would be the idea, but do you want to block out the person's rear view?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like it's
make bigger headrests so that you can make bigger screens on them. Don't have the screens unfold. Have them just always be a screen. That way, not so much space is being taken up for the folding mechanism.
Yeah. I do like the upholstery though.
It looks like nice upholstery. I just don't like the designs they did on it, the textures they did on it.
Oh, the quilt looking.
Yeah, the quilt looking, and then if they show
Carbon
the
fiber.
back seat again, or if you can find the back seat.
I do like the carbon fiber up top though.
Yeah, the carbon fiber doesn't look bad.
Now, that would
I had a
probably
buddy
actually-
that did red carbon fiber throughout his car and it looked really good.
Now, see, carbon fiber might actually keep the car cool.
Yeah.
So that's my thing on that.
Try to find that back seat. You'll see what I'm talking about the designs on the seats.
No one cares, Mr. Fisker. I do appreciate you.
So
as
is
a
that who that
person.
is? That's Fisker?
That's Mr. Fisker. Yes.
I don't know who Fisker is.
Yeah, he's the one who made this car, or helped. He is the CEO behind the company that made this car. All right, back to the beginning, because you're stupid.
There you go. Oh. See, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then it's got like lights in the headrests or something. Like, what the fuck are those?
I don't. Yeah, this is a little overly futuristic, but good to see that there's
I'm all
someone,
for continuing the electric car thing.
Yeah, they're challenging the Tesla, and it doesn't look too bad.
The thing I'm worried about is they're challenging the Tesla. Tesla is doing shit like making weird fucking trucks. No one's stopping and going, hey, people can't afford $7,000 a month for a car, so maybe we should make the car payments less and make it to where
No.
regular people
You want our cars, you're going to pay the premium.
Maybe a normal person could afford this car, because these cars aren't supposed to be just about luxury. They're supposed to be about saving the environment and making the world a better place.
Yeah, and you got to pay that price to save the world. Think about it.
But if you make it affordable, we can save the world faster and easier. So you see my point?
I do see your point.
So.
What
is this?
I don't know. This one I have no idea about. It says core meditation trainer, and it looks like it has very small balls of metal on the top. That looks like it's supposed to be a shoulder massage. I don't know. Meditating is a tough habit to build, and even more difficult practice to maintain. If you need an extra hand or just a little tap on the shoulder to get you back in the zone, look at Core. The handheld meditation trainer uses a tech-like vibration and biofeedback, along with an app that offers both metrics on your health and on-demand meditation classes to help you focus on relaxation, breathing techniques, or mindfulness.
But there's apps that already do this with like the Fitbit and stuff like that.
So Skip?
I mean, I'm not into the meditation thing, so this might sound really cool to someone, but to me, it's sounding like something that's already there.
Well, I just don't know what this is, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it says tap on the shoulder. I was like, is it a physical? I don't know. Okay. Now, Acer is getting into doing tablets, not tablets, drawing ones. And the one that is Wacom Bamboo and all that, Acer's kind of backing up them and saying, we're going to give you some competition. So that way, healthy competition is always... It's always needed in any form of retail.
Mm-hmm.
And so they came up with the Acer Concept D7 Easel, E-Z-E-L. And apparently a lot of artists are already using the earlier model of this, and they're loving the shit out of it. So
it's also a laptop. It's not just a tablet.
Correct. Yeah, it flips over
cool.
and it pops up the easel on the back. I'm curious to denote the price, considering it would have... If it's my mind, it's going to have just the one screen, and it opens up on the back and it flips over. So I'm curious to want to know how much the whole thing is going to be. No price tag, I'm afraid. Let's actually see if there might be one elsewhere.
Now, it does have decent specs for it running as a laptop too, so that's going to up the price a bit.
Oh yeah, it is an Acer. So Acer is, I don't want to call it budget brand, but they're inexpensive. But the fact that they're working on something new like this is an interesting thing.
I definitely know people that would use this. This
Same.
doesn't speak to me because I can't draw worth shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got an RTX 2060 or 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
An Intel fucking i7. Yeah, this thing could play any game you throw at it, but it's meant for artists, and that makes me more happy than you.
Artists like to play games.
Some, yes.
Could you imagine using this to design the artwork for your game?
Yes.
Like, that'd be really cool.
That'd be really nice. 4K touch screens that actively work off of touch. it makes me wonder if you're gonna do drawing on it. If it's gonna be like a Wacom, where you have to buy the little nubs that cost like $50 for a pack. A bit of a bummer, but I'm glad to see that Acer's working on that. We're gonna skip that.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one.
That was okay.
If it's a very Vegas thing.
It not just a Vegas thing.
I'm just saying. Like,
Okay.
it makes, it worked with CES in Vegas.
Believe it or not, they had like a corner this CES. They had a little corner.
All for things like that.
Yes,
It was a sex toy.
it was a sex toy, but it was just like they had their own little area.
I-
It's
I'm not a prude. If you want sex toys, have sex toys.
yeah, but it's more prevalent this year. It's
My thing is when sex is getting to the point that you need more and more and more and more things, I'm sorry, that sucks. I feel bad for you.
yeah.
I don't like that you have to spend that much money to, feel pleasure. It doesn't work.
My name's Jeff.
All right. Water recycler.
Uh-oh.
You broke the link.
I broke it.
Damn you!
I'm working on it. Hold
Robot
on.
house.
Robot house. Okay, Hydroloop water recycler. So, water conservation.
So is this something I could pee in and then drink the water?
I don't. It is recycles up to 85% of the water for reuse in toilets, pools, and irrigation systems. But I don't think it would go towards your sink. I think it would go toward something that will have either chlorine or something that is not going to be directly ingested.
Okay, it says use it in your home to reuse in
toilets,
toilets, pools,
and
and
irrigation
irrigation systems.
systems.
So yeah, it's going to put it to where it's using the water that you've already used for things like flushing the toilet,
Yes.
watering the plants.
Yes. Things that you wouldn't ingest
Yeah.
directly. So
Things
no.
things you're not bathing in,
Yes, things that you
things
won't-
you're not swimming in.
Well, the pool,
It
yes,
uses the pool water, but it's not going to be putting it back in the pool.
but correct. And what it's going to do is, even if it goes back into the pool, the chlorine will kill 90-something percent.
Well, chlorine fucking already kills me. So
Yeah. Please tell me
just
this.
give up. It's not going to work.
Okay, but even still, that was a part of the thing. Whatever. Cool. Back.
Still trying to look at the sex toy section.
I wanted to show you that it was indeed a corner.
No, I believe you.
Another MIDI. Oh man. So I love there's a few YouTubers I follow. Sean Wasabi, who has this beat pad
Mhm.
where he makes all of his music.
Is that the guy that hooked him up to the soda machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that guy.
He would probably enjoy this. And there was a little bit on the jouet music instrument or jouet?
Jouet.
Cuz I don't know what that above the E. Jouet. Jouet.
It depends on the language, honestly, what that
Yeah.
above the E means. 'Cause,
Yeah.
for instance, my middle name is Spanish, but I have something like that above the E.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I have an accent mark over my E.
I know.
Same accent mark.
I know.
But it's Spanish, and I don't think this is Spanish. So that's why I'm like, that accent mark depends on the language.
But even still,
So it plugs into a tablet, it looks like.
yeah, it's just another MIDI mixer, and
Okay.
it looks like
It's
it
got
has
4 boards
it
that you
has
can switch out?
customizable boards that you can pull around.
I see a piano. I see...
This is a guitar.
That's a
think.
guitar. The one in the middle is a piano. The one on top, I do believe, is for like DJs. I don't know what the bottom one is. It looks like
This
maybe
one?
another piano. Yeah.
This one? No, this one actually looks just like a straight beat pad.
Well, no. I was saying that one's for the DJs. I'm saying the one on the very bottom, I think, might be another piano.
Oh, this one? Yeah, maybe.
Different kinds of keys.
Yeah, this one might be the Yeah, I mean, without actually seeing it, let's see if we can't actually get something. And this one, I'm not gonna click on the fucking.
I mean, it's a cool concept, and just plug it in and make some music. Kind of makes studio work a little bit easier if you're not doing singing. You're just doing instrumental.
It kind of has the tonophone. The weird thing that has the little mouth.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Now, my thing is we're seeing all these very different, rather intricate pads that they just peel off and you put them on. They've got smaller ones, bigger ones. You can put all kinds of stuff. And it looks like they're very sensitive to your touch because we're seeing the guy doing different kinds of touches, different directions, stuff like that.
Light brushes still work.
So my question is, what happens when you break one? Friction, it's eventually going to wear down. How much are the replacements? That's where it's going to fucking get you.
Probably.
What happens if your cat chews on it? Because cats are assholes.
Cats are assholes. I don't know. I'm going to lean toward...
It's really cool, though. I like the concept.
Yeah, I like it, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's something for you. Another Think Book.
Okay. Lenovo ThinkBook Plus.
Mm-hmm.
This just looks like an e-reader with a pen.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, they're just...
I need more than just an e-reader. I need more than that. I need to be able to do stuff other than just look at it.
We were just talking about the aesthetics of what TVs rest on.
This makes me nervous.
That
makes me nervous.
Why?
Because look how thin that TV is. I feel like
it's lightweight.
No, I feel like someone's gonna just barely bump it and it's gonna snap.
Oh no.
You know, or like you're gonna have a moment where you're trying to move it and it just snaps.
Well, that's the thing. You can do it.
Pick it up by the base.
Yeah, you can all by the base.
So this is the LG OLED. OLED. ZX Real 8K TV, which brings back my fucking 8K thing of we don't have anything being made in 8K, and even if you do, and I go and buy an 8K TV, I just spent thousands of dollars to watch your fucking 2-hour video. But it's a huge-ass TV.
You sound frustrated, even though it's
flustered.
Flustered. You sound a little butt mad. But 77 inches, 88 inches?
288 inches, yeah.
So
it's a big TV, a 8K Ultra HD TV.
I like it. I want it.
I was talking to James the other day. He's like, he goes, I don't think I own anything that's HD. And I went, does your Xbox plug into your TV through an HDMI? He goes, yeah. I'm like, it's HD. He goes, really? I'm like, why do you guys call it HDMI?
That boy ain't right.
No, it's actually a very interesting, futuristic looking TV. My question would be, does the base come in different colors?
Because you would want that in black, wouldn't you?
I'd want it in black. Or a nice, like, wood brown.
Ooh.
Like a redwood.
If I can get it in that, or like a darker, like a birch wood.
Yeah.
Like a dark wood.
Even this color.
Yeah, this color would be fine. Like a mahogany.
Our table.
A nice mahogany.
Mahogany.
I would like a mahogany.
Now, why does it have a Gen 3 AI processor?
Because it's a smart TV, dummy.
What is it doing for me that my Xbox plugged into it can't do? Exactly.
Better than your TV that you have mounted to your wall.
No, I get that.
Okay.
My point is,
just long as I can have that rebuttal of it's better than the TV.
People,
you have now.
It's 2020. You own an Xbox or a PlayStation or a Wii fucking Switch thingy or a Roku or an Apple TV. You own one of these devices most likely now.
Okay.
Or like you and just hook a straight up a PC and use the PC.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't need a TV with the stuff built into it, but they're selling us those TVs and they get to charge more for it. Because it has the stuff built into it. My point is, give me this exact same TV with all that shit built into it. You get to knock the price down. I'm more likely to buy it.
Okay.
Because I don't need it to have an i3 or whatever processor.
Okay.
AI. Yeah, that's what it was. Continue. Sorry.
That's fine.
Gonna wrap this up soon, so.
Oh, you're right. I don't know what this is. This is one that went over my head.
Moon Ultra.
Smartphone photos are always improving, but lighting remains the issue. Oh, it's basically to help.
It's a light.
It's a light. Okay. Whatever.
That's cool. I don't do photos that like that to where I would need that, but that's cool.
Vape pens was another little.
I've seen these before. I've seen variations of these, but I personally, I don't vape.
My mom does.
Your mom does. My father-in-law does.
Mm-hmm.
My mother did for a little bit. She just went back to cigarettes. My brother vaped for a very long time, and now he just does cigarettes.
My mom's sticking true to the vape.
That's good.
But I don't think she's gonna buy these because these ones are like cannabis.
No, I gotcha.
Like, well,
these would be good for people that are in pain then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. Ooh, what is this?
Roshan 1, which is a
carbonated water.
Kind of. It filters, carbonates, and flavors waters into a pair of reusable flavor pods and a built-in carbon dioxide tank.
This is cool. There's already something like this.
SodaStream.
That doesn't take up this much fucking room on your counter.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I like the aesthetic.
The aesthetic is very 80s future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very Star Trek.
Yeah, very Back to the Future.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
Like 2, that is. Back to the Future
Yes,
2.
of course.
Oh, by the way, I found the Pepsi free bottle online. I want it so bad. It's $300 though.
You have to show me when we're done.
Yeah. What's next?
Go live cast.
And just we have to give credit. I'm sorry, we haven't done that yet. This is from Time.
Yeah,
We had
Time.
done some research on CES, and then Time basically went, "We did something better," and we went, "Oh,
Well,
well,
some of
we'll
this
use that."
some of this stuff I already had the research of.
Yeah.
It's just this
This
made it
was
easy.
more streamlined and just so much easier to use.
This I did my research on because I want one.
Okay, so this is the Rolling Go Live cast.
Yes. It enables you to press a couple buttons and just have an immediate go. You can customize these buttons to do other things.
It's a streaming thing, right?
It is a streaming thing.
And you can do things like drum roll, applause, stuff like that.
Mix your audio, cut audio from a game and keep just your audio there, or vice versa. Cut your audio but keep the game audio there.
It's mostly just me yelling, "Fuck!
Fuck shit ass." It caters mostly to those who do it from a smartphone. It's not meant for computer ones like you or I that would try and do it from a computer, but it's good to...
It would be good for the people that aren't necessarily gaming as much as they are a personality.
Personality for vlogs.
Yeah.
Those who are going to be going between, like, those that walk down Shinjuku in Japan. They just go down the street.
Or if you're doing an event at a convention or something like that.
At a fucking Arby's.
At an Arby's. If you were allowed to do a live stream at CES, you would want this thing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they probably may have had this there.
Yeah.
And they were
the price tag's not too bad on it either.
$250 for a nice audio board.
I don't like the color scheme.
Neutral. I'm fine with it.
I know I'm picky when it comes to these things, but I like things a certain way. And if you're going to charge me $250, I should at least be able to say I want it in black.
Okay. I'll give you that one. The other cool thing that this has is, I don't know if you noticed that, that's a 3-prong XLR.
Yeah, I saw that on the right side, 3-prong XLR. And then it's even got a switch to flip it on and off.
Yeah. And so this means that you can actually have a halfway professional setup because this counts.
Micro?
Yeah, micro.
Okay.
And then that's where your phone would plug into.
Okay, cool.
And then there's the phantom power. So it literally is a professional setup for on the go.
48 volts. Okay. And then what's the portion of that?
Because I think ours is a 90 volt.
Ours is a big beast.
Yeah, ours is 90 volts.
I hate the cord on ours.
I hate the cord on ours too, but it's doing well.
Go ahead and show me the other side ports. I want to see what the other ports are.
It's just the regular 3.5.
Okay, yeah, 3.5. Okay.
And you can control the audio independently.
Interesting.
So this thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, for $250, that's not bad. Scroll down, just a little bit. See, it doesn't give me another color option.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was curious about. Ooh, that's a good example of what it could be used for. Like, this person's doing a cooking show, and they're using their tablet.
And then they're having that be the middle for the audio.
So, yeah, they have their phone coming down that's recording her hands. Her tablet is, partial hub, but also her recipes, and then she's got the thing to the side for that. I like that. That's a good setup. This person is doing makeup tutorials. Look at how the setup is over here by the makeup brushes.
Yeah.
This one's doing skate videos. Okay, yeah. This is actually really cool for people that... And it works with... Scroll back up. Works with Twitcasting. I don't know what that is. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live. What is Twitcasting?
I don't know. And at this point, I don't really want to know.
Also available Go Mixer and Go Mixer Pro.
Wait, which one's this one?
Go Live.
So let's find the Pro real quick. Just real quick. And then we'll see what the fuck... Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
That is not what I want. What's this called again? Roland Go.
Yeah, so you want the Pro and the... Okay. Oh, so they're a little bit more in depth. The Pro.
Yeah, the Pro does, and it's $100 cheaper. Let's see what it plugs into. There's the... monitor?
Okay, yeah, so that's actually going to be something...
Oh, this is for... like bands.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow. Okay. And for $100 off, if you're going to be stationary with this one would be much more better.
Look at the starter pack. What's the starter pack come with that this doesn't? Oh.
Battery. Oh, because this is the Phantom Power.
Okay. And it's double A's. That's fucking funny.
I would plug it in.
Same price.
Okay.
That
So-
would be for full on the go then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay. What else CES got for us?
Ah.
Because we're over 2 hours and these people are tired of listening to us. Is that another sex toy?
Even more, yep.
Okay, another vibrator. Samsung Siro TV. It looks like a fucking vending machine. What am I looking at?
A 43-inch 4K TV does the heavy lifting for you, retaining the between portrait and landscape mode depending on the content being shared to the TV.
So the TV moves?
I don't want to fuck with this, man.
Nah,
Just
just leave my TV in one spot, please.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, fuck, another car.
So Sony's Vision S, I did see about.
Oh my god, this is Sony?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are gonna have 5G connectivity, all this, that.
33 internal and external sensors.
5G connectivity, driver passenger monitoring, assistive driving capabilities, and a huge panoramic display.
So, I like the panoramic display. That's actually really good because blind spots are a bitch. The assisted driving is a great thing too, but people have to understand it's assisted driving.
It doesn't drive for you.
It doesn't drive for you. And that's where people are getting confused and lashing out at Tesla. Your autopilot caused a car crash because I let it drive my fucking car. Kind of Tesla's fault for naming it autopilot. It's not supposed to drive the car for you. It's supposed to assist you.
Mm-hmm.
Catch the things you may not be noticing, not drive the fucking car. There was one guy that said, though, he's like, I straight up fell asleep on my way home from work, and the only reason I'm alive is because that Tesla kept me in my lane. So, there's good to it. Another Sony 8K HDR. Again, what is with that stand?
Yeah.
That's
ugly. Little tiny kickstands on the edges. Try and keep it like low profile, I guess.
Maybe. I mean, they figure that most of us are just gonna mount them anyways nowadays.
Yeah. The Vizio soundbar.
Ooh, with the 2 side speakers and the subwoofer.
Yeah, and look how tiny they are.
Mm-hmm. You just mount them up on your sides. That'd be fucking perfect.
You don't even need to mount them. You can hide them behind things.
If they're wired, I would have to mount them because of the cats.
Bluetooth.
Is it the speakers? Because a lot of these things nowadays, it's Bluetooth for the soundbar or Bluetooth for the subwoofer, but the mini speakers still have to plug in.
Really?
That's what I've noticed because I've been looking at a lot of these. In fact, I've looked at Vizios where it's Bluetooth, subwoofer, and soundbar, but you still have to run wires from these to the subwoofer.
Oh. Mm.
So I mount them because if they're Bluetooth, then I can just put them on side tables and we're fine. Call it a day.
Yeah.
But with the cats, I can't have the cords laying on the ground. I have to mount them so that the cords are
up
hung
above
to the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. But those were the most popular so far of CES. We might have more next week if I feel like it. Like there was a lot of shit there. There was.
We should just do an entire segment on sex toys.
Maybe. But the last one I wanted to mention was Charmin was there.
The toilet paper company?
Correct.
Okay.
To bring you toilet paper when you need it.
What is it?
It's a little tiny robot with 2 tires, and it puts a roll of toilet paper on its head and rolls to your location.
That is fucking adorable, and I love it. The problem is I store my toilet paper in the counter underneath the sink in the bathroom.
I don't know how. It would
really only work if you're like one of those people that stores it in like the pantry.
Yeah, I think it's a meme.
Yeah, probably. They should have been doing it. Like, they should have done the presentation in red bear suits. Oh my god, did they do the presentation in red bear suits? You just got the stupid smirk on your face and you're not saying anything. You're just typing things in. Oh, little robot. Look at him. Yeah, I think it's a joke. A cute little guy, though. It makes it look like he's wearing a top hat when he puts the toilet paper on his head.
Yeah, it does. Infrared sensors, like, and then the cute little bear face.
Aw.
And that comes in red.
Awesome. So my brother, and he's going to hate me for putting this out there, but I don't care, buys such big toilet paper rolls from Charmin that he has to actually order them on Amazon because they're not sold in stores. He buys, like, these fucking insane rolls. And I've gone over to his house. They're so big that his toilet paper holder can't really handle them, and it kind of squishes the toilet paper up against the wall. And so you have to kind of fight those first couple layers to pull it out before it finally is used enough on the roll that it actually fits. So,
and of course, more VR stuff.
There's always VR stuff. There's a new oven. All kinds of just craziness.
Robotics that play tic-tac-toe. Aerodynamics. Print temporary tattoos on your body quickly and easily. New rollerblades that have braking systems.
That's kind of cool.
Retina scan detections. Another electric scooter.
She's doing that in heels. She's gonna bust her ass.
Hey, don't knock anyone who wants to do things in heels because you'd be surprised what they can do in heels.
I respect you if you can, but why do the risk when you could just put on tennis shoes?
You're right.
Fuck that chair again.
That chair again. Another augmented reality headset. It makes it look like he's going into
He looks Spec Opsy.
kind of, but it looks like he's going into I have no mouth and I must scream.
A little bit.
Another set of mixed reality. This is another thing. There's another chair that I want to get the full background for. It is made by, I believe it's made by Asus. It's like this giant fuck off thing for $25,000.
I've seen people
Or
build
no,
these
I'm sorry,
things.
13,000. 25 was the one from a couple years ago.
I've seen people build these things with just the pedals and wheels you can buy from like Walmart.
It's like this giant it's like one of those rotund office things that you like slide into, and it all comes in with
Weird.
3 monitors and your keyboard, mouse, and I'm just like,
Yeah, we'll probably have some more CES stuff next week. So
yeah, wow, technology.
I like to go one of these years.
Oh, I would love to too, but it's only meant for those who are gonna do these kind of review
Yeah,
things.
well, if we ever get big enough on this fucking subscribe, we can get press passes.
I would love some press passes, and I would love to fuck around with some of the things that are just there. I would love to get that.
There's a convention I've always wanted to go to.
What's that?
It used to be in Chicago. I don't know if that's where it's at still.
Chicago.
It's the candy convention, and it's all the new candies that are coming up for the year.
Where is it?
It used to be in Chicago.
Where is
I don't
it?
know if it's still there.
Quincy.
Sugar. The internet is at your
Sugar.
fingertips.
Sugar. More sugar.
And because Firefox for some reason can't do anything, we have 2 browsers on here now.
We do.
I'm sorry. I'm being bitter.
Yeah, you were bitter about last Saturday.
Yes.
But it's okay.
I'm better now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna look. But I am excited that if we do get big and we go to CES, we are going to give you 100% coverage on it.
Yeah.
It is going to be great.
If we ever go to any conventions, we're going to try to 100% coverage you guys.
Yeah.
So, tonight it will be the Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I actually had to buy them both because I don't really know either one of them. I'm buying them digital tonight, just saying fuck it and doing that. So, that's it.
That's it.
All right. You guys have a good night, and we're going to watch ourselves some T-Rexes.
I hate you. Jeff Goldblum.
Bye, guys.
Jeff Goldblum is rolling in his grave.
Jeff Goldblum's alive.